Woo. What's up, man? Good. What is it? I was gonna say morning, bro. It's not morning. I've been here since 8.
Good morning, good night.
So good morning, good night. Hope everybody's having an amazing, grateful Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I'm excited to be here at H Town Unplugged. I lost count of what episode is this, but it's okay if you out there watching and supporting us, and I'm supporting the vision of having. That's why it's called H Town Unplugged because I want to have restaurants from food trucks, from brick and mortar right here, so y'all can know that they exist, that they're there, so y'all can go and try their. It doesn't matter. Galveston, Kemah, right?
Lake City, Kemah, Galveston County.
Yeah, so he drove all the way from over there to here. And look at that big ass box of pizza, man. Delicious pizza. We're going to open it here in a bit. But like I said, guys, I'm back. I know you didn't see me in a couple of days. I had a couple of other people coming in, but they got sick. They had the flu. So they're going to be here on December. But right now we got the pizza. I didn't want to do it on Saturday because Thanksgiving is Thursday. And I know I got a lot of things to do with the family as well. Oh, and I got a lot of edit from clients too. So I'm going to be at home editing. So I was like, let's do it Wednesday. And he decided Wednesday was good too. So I'm like, that's fantastic. But let me leave it out for me. And I want him to present himself and tell us just a little bit of where he came from. Were you born here? Did you came from? That people ask me like, I was born in Mexico, bro, in Tamaulipas, but I got here to be a little 8 or 9 years old. Now I just recently turned 40, and I feel better than my 30s. Mindset change, the habits of going to the gym every day. All of those things matter because I mean we only have one temple, and we got to take care of it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you talk for right now, brother. Go
Not
ahead.
a problem, man. So my name is Dodie. I go by Dodie the Pizza King because I own a pizzeria named Pizza King. And I was born in Galveston,
Mm.
raised in Dickinson, Texas, which is just north of Galveston, in between Houston and Galveston. I'm first generation. My parents are from Belize. So when you see my skin, it's brown, it's because I'm from Belize. And I know English, I know Spanish because we're one of those countries that's sandwiched between uh, Mexico and Guatemala, and it was the last British colony, so we know English as well. So, um, you were saying introduction on pizza.
Yo, before you get into pizza, I mean, you were born and raised in Galveston, Texas, Dickinson, Texas, right?
Yeah,
And you're from Belize. Have you been to Belize before?
I've been to Belize. We just went this past summer. We used to take a summer trip yearly, up until I was probably about 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah. So
Damn.
most of my immediate family is still in Belize.
Yeah.
A lot has since come this way, but I still most of my aunts and uncles and all of that, grandparents, they were in Belize. So it's very near and dear to my heart. My dad's heart's still in Belize. Like his plan was to always retire down there, but as you have more kids, you build a life in America. You kind of, your roots kind of sink in here.
And I saw that. What's it called? You say you worked for the pizza for the guy, the owner right there, right? So
So
I wanted to hear that, like that behind the story.
okay. So I'm only 28. So I took over 3 years ago when I was 25.
Damn.
My sister's 8 years older than me. And I credit a lot of my success to my sister because she's always been a mentor to me. She kind of cleared the path for me to be able to just run full steam ahead. So, like I said, I'm first generation. My parents didn't really know a lot about credit and buying houses and this, that, and the third. They came here with what was on their back and they built a life and they tried to give us better. And so she kind of went to high school first, college first, and her first job was at the pizza shop. It wasn't Pizza King then. It used to be called Bredo's Pizza.
Ah.
And she was 16, so that means I was 8 years old at the time. And I remember me and my dad would go pick her up after work, and I would take the trash out for the owner of that pizza shop. He'd pay me a quarter, take the trash out, come sit in the car, wait till my sister got out. So I leave that out of the story because it's kind of just long winded.
Long winded. Yeah.
But we're in a podcast setting, so I'm gonna share all the intimate details of that. And so that's when she was 16. And I think maybe a few months after her getting the job, a gentleman from New York, his name was Peter. He came and bought Pizza King or Bredos and turned it into Pizza King.
Mm.
And so when he did that, my sister just kind of came over from the other pizza company and she worked her way up to manager and she just became his right hand woman. And fast forward 6 years, my sister was like, "Hey, I got a summer job for you. If you want to start saving for your car, I'll train you. I'll teach you." And I was getting paid $100 a week under the
Mm.
table, and so I started working there when I was 14. And long story short, basically, my sister was going to college to become an accountant, so she worked her way through school at this job, and basically what happened was after she left, I was 18 years old. I had manager training, but I was still young,
Mm.
you know. And so the owner at that time when she left, he wasn't sure if he trusted me with the store. I would say,
Mm.
a little 18-year-old kid.
Yeah, who
And
wouldn't, right?
no, I understand it now. And so he ended up selling the shop to another gentleman who was an accountant as well. And basically, instead of him taking the operator role, he dropped it on me. So
Mm.
I ended up learning all everything to run the pizza shop. And then at the time, I was going to business school, so I thought I had some business acclimate to myself to where I thought I was smart enough to be able to run the place.
Mm.
And basically, I got to the point where I was looking to start my own thing, and at the time I had two kids, so I was looking for a little bit more freedom
Mm.
away from the pizza shop because the thing about pizza is it's a very weekend heavy
Yes,
schedule,
that's very true.
so that's we're making our money on the weekends, so we lose a lot of time away from family. And so when I went to put my 3 weeks notice in that I was leaving, the current owner at that time was he was like, you know what, I don't want to run this place on my own. Why don't we work out a deal, figure out how you could take it over? And that's how that happened. And after 2 years of working with the banks, he ended up owner financing it to me, which,
Mm.
that's a blessing. And a lot of people see me at a young age, like, how did you do it? And it's, I just worked very hard and I leveraged my experience and my importance. And, a lot of people don't know about working somewhere so long to where you practically become part of the business.
You are, yeah, that's very true, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you mention working in there for a long time, it's like you became that entrepreneur for him. Instead of an entrepreneur, he was now you are. It's like you switch. You were in there learning everything, and he trusted you.
Yeah,
So he's like, why look for somebody else when that person is here and knows everything? So
exactly.
that's and knowing that he trusted you. So when y'all make that deal, he was still the owner, like he was half and half.
He
Oh,
was
but
the owner.
owner,
He was
owner
full owner.
finance, just like a house, right? Owner
Exactly.
finance,
Exactly.
dude. That's a blessing because not a lot of people,
Get that opportunity.
get that opportunity to do that, and because you put your mindset since you were young, you learned it, and he saw that, he took that as a considerable like, just make him happen.
Yeah. And it was, and I skipped a lot of my story in there because we're this just the pizza part
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and kind of the owning a business part, the entrepreneur
Hmm.
spirit. Um, my dad has always kind of been, um, for as long as I can remember, he would buy cars here, drive them to Belize and sell it.
And sell it.
So growing up, I'd always see, I say new, they're old trucks, right?
Yeah.
But it was always a new car that I was looking at, and I never seen them really work for anybody. And then in between selling cars, me and him would do landscaping. That was around when I was like 11, 12.
Oh man.
So we did landscaping for ourselves. So we've always kind of just always owned our own business. I say,
Yeah.
Um,
You saw him. That's the good thing because your dad had his business and you was being in the part of the family. I mean, he taught you like, hey, you gotta come. Did he tell you like, hey, you gotta come and work or?
Oh yeah, so my dad is very old school. On the weekends we're not sleeping in till 10, 11 in the morning. We're waking up at 8 o'clock. It's time to go. And I, at that age, I didn't understand it. I was like, man, I just want to sleep, like I just want to watch cartoons. But as an adult, I he taught me work ethic, you know,
That and character, bro.
and all of that. So as I see it now as an employer, that's what I look for in people, and it's hard to find, because I feel like it just doesn't get taught these days.
No, he doesn't, bro. It's I see that a lot. I have a daughter, she's 13, and I'm like actually educating her on the entrepreneurship side. And I've been teaching her both corporate and entrepreneurship so she can decide what she will. I told her anything that you want to do in life, go get it. Even if I say something that I might not intend, you already know that I'm educating you the right way.
Right.
And I've been doing that since she was 5. She's 13 right now. So she has
A lot of knowledge.
a lot of ideas, bro. Like I sit down with her and she's like, "Hey, I want to create a membership because she likes to do art. How
Mm-hmm.
can I utilize this?" She's like, "How can I utilize you to create like a podcast for myself to teach other kids?" Because she's in Mexico right now at the moment. She's living with her mom over there, but she was born here. But I told her, "Hey, man, whenever," because I told her I don't want to push it to for you to come and live with me. It's your decision. But she's like, I really want to move with you, but after I finish this school when she turns 15. And I'm like, okay, it's God. It's only God that wanted it that way. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna be mad at it. But I'm inspiring her with a lot of these other things and telling her, hey, I'm doing a lot of things for the kids over here in Houston, but I do it because I see you and their energy in them.
Yeah.
So, but it's helping them to realize that hey, they can do it too.
Okay.
Like I do a lot of things for the middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to teach them how to be a kidpreneur, how to start their own business and stuff. I've been doing this for a while now, and I get to go to other what's it called, middle schools, and I like working with middle schools. I try high school, bro. It was hard. These high schools, they're because I mean we went to high school,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Their mindset is gross, and they were cussing at each other.
Partying.
So I was hard, but the middle school, bro, I just sat down with them, and they were like open minded.
Right.
They were like, "Can I tell you my story? What I'm going through?"
Right.
From the left to the right, divorce the kids. I mean, the parents divorcing, and I'm like, and some of them even made me cry. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But I loved it because they're the future, and like, if we don't implement this stuff to them, who's gonna do it?
Exactly. You leave it to the outside world, and it's just gonna teach them not necessarily bad things, but it makes them lose their focus.
Yeah.
You know, and um, that's one of the things that I love. Like you said, they need someone to look up to,
Yep.
and I like to share my story because it's like where I'm at now. It wasn't promised, and it wasn't easy, and it wasn't just given. I worked hard for it, but my dad always told me if you work hard, you're gonna get somewhere. He raised me on three things, and this is shout out to my dad. This is and I want to raise my kids on the same thing. It's respect, responsibility, and appreciation.
Ooh,
And he told me if you use those three things in your life, you appreciate the people that help you,
that's
you
very
work
true.
hard wherever you go, and you're on top of your stuff, you're gonna make it far in life. And that's kind of what I've stuck to
And that's very true though. The respect, and it's like you give respect to somebody, you're gonna get that respect back.
always.
And sometimes people won't give you that respect, but don't get into like that mindset that you get lower your standards.
Yeah.
You got your standards high, make sure that your standards are that way with everyone, even your family. I know that some family won't like it because they don't have the same mentality,
Right.
but I mean that's part of it.
Yeah, and not everybody is gonna. And I don't mean to say this in like I'm using people, but not
Oh no,
everybody
no,
benefits you.
no.
And I think the quicker you realize that, the faster you'll be able to grow. And but those three things has taken me very far. And so, what really drove me to start my own business, circling back around to that,
Oh yes.
um, when I was 16 years old, I had a brother who was in a car accident, and it was drinking and driving. He was a passenger in a car. He was ejected from the car, and he pretty much, what they call a vegetable. So he lays in bed. Me and my mom take care of him. I have a couple of sisters that help out, and from the age of 16, I've kind of been my mom's helping hand to take care of my brother. And so when that happened, I was working two or three jobs at the time when he got into his accident, and I quit working completely and helped my mom take care of him. And all I could think of was, I want to be here, but I also feel like I need to be helping financially
Mm.
the family, and uh, I don't know. From there, it was like, how can I make money while not necessarily having to work, but own a
Yes.
business
On
that's
a
gonna make
business.
money to leave me free enough to be able to help as much as I can. And that's kind of where I went down a rabbit hole of trying to figure out what kind of business I was gonna open. And at that age, close to like 18 years old, I tried to open up a watch brand, and
Mm.
it's really random, watches. But so one of my jobs at the time was I was working at Zoomies, and
Damn, are they still there, bro?
Zoomies
It
is
was in the
still
mall, right?
is at the mall,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
going.
Okay.
And one of the things at Zoomies was they had a watch box, you know. And my favorite thing to do was sell watches.
Hmm.
And the little time that I worked there, I worked my way up to, I joined some competition of who could sell the most watches. And at the time, I think I was 17, so I was too young to even to enter it because you had to be 18
Yep.
because the winner would get like a trip to Colorado or something. And so I didn't really let that down me because I'm very competitive. So I still sold as many as I could, and then at the time, Instagram was kind of
Oh
the
yeah.
the social media,
Yeah.
and this is like 2014, so
It was still pictures, right?
it was pictures, just pictures only, no
No
videos.
videos.
So I started posting pictures of watches because one of the things that you can get through working there was a discount on the watches
Hmm.
if you took a course about the watches. So the more you know, the more you can sell.
Hmm.
So I got a huge discount on a couple watches, and I would start taking pictures, and somehow ended up in a watch community. And through networking and telling my story, a few different people, they had their own watch companies, and I reached out like, how did you do it, where did you start, and they all pointed me in the right direction. Some of them helped me more than others, and I got a prototype made. I should have wore it today, but made a
Hmm.
prototype, did a GoFundMe trying to raise the money
Raise some
to,
money. Yeah.
yeah, and we raised about 25,000, but the goal was 100. So I
Hmm.
ended up returning all the money, and um, I gave up the dream just because it was really expensive. And
But guess what? You did it, bro. And there's a lot of people that they talk about starting something or they have an idea and they give up on themselves. Like you went through it because I did a lot, bro. I said I gotta do this, and then like I said, you have friends that you surround with where they're already business people, and they're like, why not do it? What's holding you back?
yeah, because I think any business person will tell you, you just have to jump in,
You
you
just
know,
have to jump in. Yeah,
because I hear, what do they call it? Like, you think about it too much, and then you don't end up doing nothing.
yeah,
So,
that's true.
so sometimes you just got to learn going through it.
And sometimes I was talking to my friend. I think a couple of days. We're all of us three, and he was like, sometimes we intend to do everything like perfect. That you want it like, no, I can't start like a content because it has to be this way. Then 3 days pass and you didn't do anything. When you're like, just press record and do it. Like, who? It's like, who do you gotta impress?
Exactly.
The only person you gotta impress is you, the person in the mirror. And I was like, man, you're right.
And that's kind of, that's kind of how it was with TikTok. And, I
Mm-hmm.
don't, and I know you found me through TikTok.
Yeah,
And
is that the only one, bro? You only have TikTok, right?
I have Instagram,
You
but
do
like you
more
said,
personal.
we were speaking,
Yeah,
pick one.
pick one. Yes,
So I kind of picked TikTok
that's good.
and
And run with it.
and run with it. So this past year, I said, I'm gonna take it a lot more serious, and I buckled down. And in 1 year, I finally hit my 10K, and you know, I now I'm in a point where I own my own business, and now I'm using my platform to help other small businesses
That's
because
good.
you know at the end of the day, if we don't help each other, well, then we won't succeed.
We won't succeed. And you got a point. Sometimes when people ask me, "Are you an influencer?" Or not, like, no, I own a business, but I know that you have to create content because everything is social media. So the more I gotta create my own exposure. It's like you gotta create your own table,
Yeah.
and that's why I said I want to create H Unplugged so I can bring the H Town people here, so I can have those people that because my vision is, bro, that to grow this, yeah, brand deals or whatever, but I want to make sure that I go to the food truck or your pizza, be like, hey, bro, I want to pay for the first 5 hours. So let's do a video right here, like in there, IRL video, and make sure that the people come in, but it's paid by me.
Right.
I saw the. I don't know if you follow this guy in TikTok. He's like he does the tacos.
The taco fiend.
The taco.
Taco
That's how
fiend.
I got hit the idea. I was like, oh man, he's doing that, and he's recently doing and paying for tacos and getting the people. And I was like, but I want to do it as a show.
Yeah.
I said, I want to grow the show. I want to bring the people here first and get a good connection, build relationship. And as I grow, like I said, some people already want to sponsor. Some of the money is gonna go to that.
Yeah.
They need help. Man, we couldn't get these tortillas. I got it, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I was like, because all of us need that. A lot of us in Houston don't know that there's a lot of taco trucks or pizzas in the corner
Yeah.
that they're struggling. And I'm like, why not have them here? Have that opportunity for them to see that, hey, it's just the camera, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But
it.
there's people watching you, and there's people that might out there like, hey, I want to go and try it out. And it just takes one person.
It takes
It
one
could be a
video.
Santi.
Takes one
Yes,
video.
yeah.
One video opens the doors.
Yeah.
And it's funny you bring up the taco fiend because shout out to the taco fiend.
Shout out, brother.
He's been the pizza king.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
man.
eating this exact pizza right here. Well, a little different, but this big one. And he's a real genuine dude. Like he came bought his own food. I took him on a delivery with me.
Oh, man. Even better, bro.
So like that's when people see like my videos. Like I'm at my shop. You know, I still work. I still have bills to pay. So I'm not. And I feel like the misconception with business owners is
Yes.
we're made out of money.
Ah, no, man.
There's a reason why we post content. We work hard, and I'm always at the shop because I gotta make money. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like it's a business, but with the business comes a lot of overhead, a lot of bills. So,
And the pizza's part of you, bro.
it is a part of me.
Because
It
you
is.
started so young that it just became like, it's just in your blood.
I'm almost Italian by
Yeah.
now. No, because the original owner, he became like a second dad to my sister. So we're still in contact. Like he just recently came by to the new shop and congratulated me and was like, "Man, you're doing so well." And I, you've come so far, and I really appreciate him because he really did. He, my sister and him, they taught me how to do everything. So
Mm.
they opened that door for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was where it was gonna go because sometimes God has plans for you. You know?
Oh, bro, yes.
And sometimes you just gotta follow where that's gonna take you. You know?
Yes.
You're not in as
You-
much as we have free will. We're not in control.
He's in control, bro. And I learned something new just a couple of months ago that when we pray, yes, people we pray, to God to take away all this stuff, but you still gotta work on it and improve on it to take that away because He's still gonna help you. But it's not like, okay, take away this and you just sit down and He's gonna take it. You still gotta improve on it
Yeah.
because we're living.
If you're not stressed, you're not blessed.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like all those tests is just to make you stronger.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't go through anything, how are you gonna be able to go through something hard when
Oh, yeah.
it comes your way?
And you have to go through the pain. You have to go because if you don't go through those pains and the ins and the outs where you're like, man, I gotta pay the rent for the spot. I gotta pay your rent for the house, and like, how am I gonna make this? I mean, we all go through it, and a lot of people don't. This is where we're gonna go. A lot of people don't want to talk about that, and this is what I tell people. I like to talk about it, bro. I remember I got my car repo last year, bro, and I laughed about it
Yeah.
because I'm like, I knew it. Even my mom was like, someday they gotta come pick up your car. It's like, I'm like, "Oh, I know, but it's been tough and everything is not going well. I was, under, and then boom, I got up and I had to go take my brother to work, and the car was not there, and my brother was like, "Are you not like stressed?" And I'm like, "No, man, I just gotta figure it out. I knew it was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and now I understand it was my choice.
Yeah.
I decided for all of those things to happen, and I didn't took this way." And now I pretty much know that when God gives you, when we pray, He gives you that gift, it's done.
Right.
And sometimes us as humans, we make it so hard we want to unpack it and make it on our own. No, it's done. You
Yeah.
just have to work on it.
Just
That's
take
it.
Take
Say-
it and keep
make those
going.
moves. And it's part of it.
And I'm glad you brought that up because you were telling me, you're teaching your daughter entrepreneurship and
Mhm.
corporate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people push own your own business,
Mm.
but it's not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody.
And it's a lot more stressful than then people make it out to be like, oh, you don't work a 9 to 5. I work 24 hours now because it's any a freezer goes down, I got to take care of it. A worker calls in, I'm not corporate. Like I got
No,
nine
no.
people. One person calls in. Who's backing up? Probably me or somebody else,
Yep.
but more than likely me. And it's we'll talk about it. You say you got your car repoed. You know, there the first year I took over my business, and even sometimes recently, you know, you run payroll, and it's like, dang, if I write these checks, they can't get cash till I need a couple more days
Couple of more,
for
they
the
bounce
deposits.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and that's really tough sometimes as a business owner because you don't want your workers to feel like they're working and they can't cash their check, but it's like it's just the way sales worked out this week. Like it wasn't as busy as it was 2 weeks ago, or so. It's very true. Owning a business can be very draining mentally, financially, physically, and you really it's a marathon really. Like it's a
Yes.
marathon because I got two shops now, and it seems like I'm doing very well, but I didn't come from money.
Yeah, no.
So 2, 3 bad months, and that's it for me. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like I don't have a backup plan.
No, there's no
Like
backup.
like
We can't have a
we
backup.
can't have a backup
It's
plan.
A and go for it,
Exactly, and that's where I'm at with it. So when you see me going hard on TikTok,
bro. Yeah.
it's because if this don't work out, then I'm homeless
Yeah.
and I got kids to take care of.
Yeah.
So
How many kids you have? He's like, I got 5. He's like, I got about 8
I
here.
got 4 kids, man. I started when I was 17.
But they're older now, right? No, about
My youngest is 4.
4. Okay.
My oldest is 10.
10. Okay.
And right now they're with their mom. So I had time at the first Monday, Tuesday, Sunday I have them.
Yeah.
Then they're with their mom right now for Thanksgiving.
And it's good that you have her by your side now because I always know that you need to have a second half. It's hard, like me myself in building this. I mean, yes, my ex-wife and we have the kid, but sometimes I ask myself, damn, I'm like, I need like the other half,
Yeah.
so we can not only her help me build it more, but how can I help her build whatever she wants to build too?
Definitely, they say you need a woman.
You need a woman, yeah.
And a lot of decisions I run by her, and not all the time. She'll tell you that. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just in the moment of just this needs to be done, this needs
Let's
to be
go.
done, and I don't really mention it to her.
Yeah.
But she keeps me in check, and I'm in line with that. That run it by her because a second perspective is always better than just one.
Always, bro.
And sometimes we feel like we know everything, but sometimes there's something we didn't think of, and your person can help you see that. So, and I still struggle with that. I'm not perfect.
No, bro.
She's
No
probably
one's-
laughing over there right now. Like,
Jeez.
that boy don't be saying nothing. But
But no one's perfect, bro. Everything is happens for a reason. God's timing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, funny you say God's timing. This my fiance over here, this girl, we met when we were in the 3rd grade. So,
Whoa.
and,
For real?
Yeah. So our
So it just circled back to
it
like
just circled back around, and it's crazy because she was the first girl I ever had a crush on, and at that young age I was very shy. I was not the way I am now.
the same way.
I was not the same, right? I've grown a lot, and I just never said nothing. And as life would have it, we went our separate ways, and we're from a small town, so it's like you're going to this school or this school, like for middle school and stuff like that, and we just ended up at different middle schools, and I'm saying that to say that God's timing.
God's timing.
Everything's gonna happen the way it should happen, and I try to live by that, truthfully.
Damn, it is true. And somebody last time told me, I don't know who, they're like, hey man, you never know. It's a circle, like you said, 3rd grade, maybe that other girl from here is just God is just making it whole for you for on his time. I'm like, that'd be cool, man. Because I remember that when you said that, it was what, 5th grade? I still remember, bro. I still remember. Maybe if you want,
Hey, my Facebook.
I'm in here
open.
in the Heights. I just had that laughing. No, because this is funny, bro. I will not forget this because I remember that she asked me out.
Wait,
But
did you say no?
And because she was wearing some big ass glasses.
Hey, blocked your own blessings.
I blocked my own. I know. And I was like in 5th grade, bro. And like she came and asked me out, and then I was like, I looked at her and I was like, no, and then I think push forward, maybe it was like 2015 when we were like 19 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God, that shouldn't have.
I should have just said
Yeah, right.
And when we're so young, we don't know
We
what's
don't
what's
know, bro.
coming, you know,
We
and
don't know.
that's the crazy thing. Just looking back now, it's like, and I even talked to her about this. Like to this day, I'm like, you know, maybe if we would have did it, who knows if we would have made it till now,
That's
you
true.
know. So now we're here, and we're going wherever it's going, you know. Just take it day by day,
Day by day.
day by
Yeah.
day.
Day by. I always tell her, forget about yesterday because it's gone.
Yeah,
Tomorrow is not here. Just build right now.
yeah,
Like you're building for the future, but you're doing it right now
yeah.
because you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow, or
That's it.
or anything that can happen when we get out of here.
That's it.
And people are like, "Why do you think that way?" It's like, "Cause it can."
Because we got an hour drive back.
He's like, I don't. Well, by the time I don't think you get it. I mean, no more traffic. I
No
hope
more
so.
drive. No, it's 5 o'clock.
But maybe because it's Wednesday. Oh no.
Day
We
before
we talked
Thanksgiving.
about the day of Thanksgiving. People are driving right now to get out of here
Yeah.
and visit their families. And I mean, damn.
And
So
we got a lot to be thankful for.
yeah,
You know,
man.
today is the day before Thanksgiving, and truthfully, I'm happy to be here with you.
Oh, bro, I'm happy because now I gotta go visit you over there and do some skits. I already have the mindset to do some skits on the Kemah one and the other location. I mean, I always like that when I go to places or the people that I have got here. I was like, hey man, when can I go to your place? Because we can create. I want to sit down, eat there, and then maybe bring somebody and let's create some skits here while we're here. I mean,
That's my favorite thing to do, bro.
skits,
My
bro.
favorite thing to
That's
do.
why I learned from those people and the creators on Santi and them because I was like, man, they just record from phone and then it's on. No special camera, nothing. It's
Nothing.
right here.
And what's crazy, seeing it in person, brother.
Yeah.
Like
I saw them doing it, bro. I saw them doing it.
Watching it in person is a whole different, like, cause we spoke. Santi, shout out to Santi. He came by. He did a IRL stream at the pizza shop, and then the way we walked through this, he was like, "We're gonna do a video in the middle of the IRL, and be like part of owning a business is marketing." And so we did a couple skits, me and him, and then he did one. And just watching him go through it, I was like, man, like,
And they're
quick with it,
bro, because
quick.
they've been doing it consistently, bro. I saw that when we were at that Sunday, they just most of them already had hired somebody to do it.
Right.
So I learned that it's like the other person that was doing that finished it, edited, and posted in real time.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy crap! But us, since we don't have nobody, following us, it's like, damn, I can't edit it right now because I gotta go work.
Right, exactly.
And then I'm posting it tomorrow. But it's okay if you're somebody watching it and that's the beginning. That's hey, you're doing it.
hey, like right now, like I said, I do like not necessarily reviews, but recommendations in Galveston County. And I don't get to do it as much as I'd like because I really am always busy, because I'm a father, I'm a business owner, I'm a brother, I'm a son. So it gets hectic, and I wish I could do one a day,
Yeah.
But it works out to one a week, once every 2 weeks. So, but when I do post it, people show a lot of love to it, and
That's good.
And my favorite part is when the owner tells me, like, dude, like, we had our best day ever, and I've experienced that from other people.
Yep.
And I love the feeling of doing it for other people as well. So
that's good, bro.
Yeah, it's love. It's love.
Yes. Let's try that pizza now. Let me go get some.
Let me get a plate. I should have brought plates.
Nah, you good, bro. I'm gonna go get some plates. That's the best thing about doing live. It's already there. Then when it's pre-recorded, you're like, damn it, I gotta cut this part. Not right here. Hey, and you can go in there and if you want to, so you can. You're like, no.
She's camera shy, man. She barely makes any of my videos, but when we do a video together, it be doing numbers.
That's the best thing, bro. I'm gonna go get those plates, put a little body in there. Speak, bro.
You got me? You ready to see the pizza?
Oh yeah, man. They're ready to go see the pizza. You can still keep on talking to them. Let me go get the plates.
Guys, y'all come and see us. We're in Lick City, Kemah. Been open 19 years. And when I say that, people are like, ain't you 28? But if y'all heard the story, it's been open before me. And then even further than that, I should have brought a menu, but the original Pizza King is from Wellsville, New York. And I think the year was 1972. So when you try the pizza and you're like, what is this Belizean know about New York style pizza? The recipe's been the same for you do the math. I don't know. We're in 2026, so I think the math was like 60 to 70 years. So you know,
60 to 70.
60 to 70 years, brother. And that's still on my bucket list is to go.
I know the pizza's bigger than
Go.
that. I couldn't find any plates. I guess they were all gone. But hey, we can work with what we gotta work.
Not a problem, man. So, let me see.
And we'll show it here, guys. Damn.
All right, guys. And this is an hour drive, by the way. So, don't judge me too
No,
harshly.
no.
Don't judge me too harshly.
No, it's okay. Because last time I couldn't get the owner, but I'm from Mexico, Tampico, Tamaulipas. So I went to a taco truck that they're from my place.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a little bit of everything. Tacos, torta. And I came here and somebody rescheduled. So I said, you know what? Let me review it. And I tried everything, bro. And I gave it a review.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, hey, because I bought it a little bit earlier. So then it got cold. And then I started and I was like, damn it, I forgot to microwave. I said, you know what? I'm still gonna give up. Even if it's cold, honestly, I'm gonna give the honest review. Yeah. But the torta, I think I gave it like a 9.3 or something. That torta was cold. And it was cold. And I was like, the tacos, I said 8.4 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's because they were good, but if they had the homemade tortillas, bro, mm-hmm, that would have been better, bro. And not a lot of them do that.
Yellow or white corn?
It was white.
See, I like white. I prefer white.
You prefer white?
I prefer white.
Well, everywhere that I have gone, it's been white tortillas. I want to try something with the yellow tortilla.
It's so strong, in my opinion.
Huh.
But my taste palette is a little childish sometimes, so you might like it. Like the taco fiend, he knocks points if it's not yellow.
I know. I see. That's why every time I watch him, it's like, hey. I saw him a few days ago. He's in Mexico right now.
Yes, he is.
So he tried. I can't believe I gave it a 10. I think I saw that video yesterday. Well, right, so let's dig in, brother.
Oh, we got cheese. This is our regular pepperoni.
Let's start with that regular pepperoni.
Regular pepperoni. All right.
Here, I'm gonna give you some. Oh, sounds good.
I don't want to touch your piece too much.
Damn, guys. Look.
Put it next to your head.
Look at that. Look how big is that pizza, man. That is crazy.
Yes, sir, man. We throw that up by hand. That's no machine or nothing.
Oh, man. It's bigger than my head. It's bigger than my head, guys.
Cheers, brother. Enjoy.
Salud.
Yeah, they say sometimes pizza's better cold. I don't know.
I like it cold.
You like it cold?
But I understand when it comes out.
Fresh, hot pizza, I'm going to go for this. Hey, honey. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the pepperonis on this one is a little different.
I was about to ask.
So, this is actually something that I've added. People just love the way these things look. They're a little bit more expensive, but the way they cut it, when you heat it in the oven, it cups up. So they call it cut pepperoni. Yeah, cut pepperoni. So this is a double cut pepperoni with hot honey drizzle.
Oh, damn. Yeah, okay, that's my next one.
Yeah, this is really good.
Hello.
But cheers, guys. No flop or nothing.
No, I was about to say, look. I follow that guy that does the pizza. I forget his name. Dave. Yeah.
Dave, come and see me.
Dave, bro, I stay like 3 a.m. watching the damn pizza. I'm like, I need to be asleep. And I'm like, that looks so good. He's over there and whatever he's at, and he's like this.
He checking everything. He checking the
bottom. And then that's why I took a bite here and I took a bite from the back because of him.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
Everybody knows the rules.
Hey, funny story about Dave while we're here. When we're talking about it. So you're talking about, guys, you have no idea the doors that can open from shooting a video. And I'm not saying a door really opened, but a video I shot, it was a skit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a joke. Some lady that worked for Dave Portnoy, like they did a podcast together. And she was going through a breakup with like a famous singer. So I made a video, right, just kind of making a joke about it. And she reposted it. And when I tell you the video did almost 300,000 views,
Oh,
and that put me one person away from Dave Portnoy because they at the time they were doing podcasts together, and I think the situation kind of soured that relationship because shortly thereafter podcast ended. But I was like, man, maybe Dave's gonna see me finally. But
hey, bro, like you just said right now, the more consistent you are and your pizza, it's gonna open the door, even if it's another day, you know,
a different day.
a different day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like we were saying, maybe it's on God's timing that He's like, He's coming.
Yeah.
It's like it's already been done and written. It's just like just keep on doing what you're doing, and everything's gonna be okay. Damn.
The story I have about that, the other person I've been trying to get on or to Pizza King is Keith Lee.
Who's that kid?
Keith Lee is a food reviewer. He started in Vegas. And one of his very first videos that really blew up was a pizzeria.
Hmm.
And when I say he's probably the biggest food reviewer on TikTok, like he's huge. And basically, I did a video inviting him because he came to Houston. So he travels the U.S. He goes to a state and he goes to nothing but mom and pop shops.
Hmm.
And so when he came to Houston, I made a video inviting him to Pizza King. So right before I did the video, my top oven went out.
Oh,
And that's like when Keith Lee comes to your shop, you're gonna be busy,
damn.
right? And the top oven went out. We still can make pizzas because it's a double layered oven. So we have a bottom and a top, but we prefer the top one. So the top one goes out. I shoot the video. It almost does 1 million views.
Damn.
I do another one. Same thing. One was 800,000. One was 700,000. And I was like, "There's no way he's not coming. Like he has to have seen it." People were like over 4,000 comments tagging him, right? So I'm getting mentally prepared, physically prepared. I'm ready to work 7 days a week, and we really were busy for 2-3 months after that. And he didn't make it, but his fan base showed out crazy. They were coming every day. I seen you from the Keith Lee video. I hope he comes. People were ordering online like, I hope Keith Lee comes through for you. And I made enough money to fix my top oven.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? But if he would have came and we would have got that surplus of customers the way it would have been, we wouldn't have been able to handle it because it wasn't fixed yet.
And then a lot of things would have gone wrong, bro.
A lot of things would have got bad reviews.
And then you would have been stressed out.
Exactly. So something good would have turned bad. So I'm still on God's timing, like you say. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. And he lives in Texas now, so I have faith that one day he's going to step through the doors. And I just want to meet him. I feel like we'd be good friends. I don't know. I just have that feeling.
And that's the best thing because sometimes, like you said, I'm doing the videos for opening the doors. Either it's Dave or somebody else that is doing the only pizza.
Yeah.
But like you said, maybe I just want him as a friend. Then from there, he's like, hey, he creates something with you that you never thought it could be created.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like right now my calling is helping small businesses, just because I know my struggles, and I could only imagine, the older people that own a restaurant and they don't know nothing about social media.
Oh, there's a lot of them, bro.
They don't they barely have online ordering, if that, and it's like they just need a little bit of help and a little bit of marketing.
That's it.
And that's it. And they're not trying to make $1 million. They're just trying to make it.
They're trying to make it.
They're just trying to make it. And truthfully, like whenever I see videos of places that I've went to since I was in high school, or like there's a place I'm gonna go to, I've been eating there since I was like 8 years old. I have fond memories. Like we didn't go out to eat a lot, but that one restaurant when we would go out to eat would be there.
Whoa.
So I'm ready to, like, I already have a vision for this video, and when I shoot it, I want it to do so well because, like, it's just been a part of my life for so long, and it's just good people.
That's good. And sometimes it's hard, bro, to find good people, even to work like for you or for because you train them, you give them your time, and then like either they don't show up or they working, and then after a couple of months they just give up.
What's crazy is people work for 1 or 2 checks these days,
and they're like, I don't like it, let me go, and they jump to the next one.
Yeah.
and then the next one. But they don't know that it takes time for the business owner, not only time but money, because you're putting time to train and the behind the things that they, all of it. Like,
When I put a lot of thought into it's our uniforms, but it's also my merch.
mm,
So I sell our uniforms as merch to people.
that's good.
And so when a new person comes in, it's like it costs money to make those shirts, you know? And for you to just work 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's like you're wasting my shirt, you're wasting the training, like, Lord knows how many mistakes we had to make to get you to where you need to be.
Yep.
So it kind of sucks, man. It's tough, but you got to take it on the chin and keep going.
Hey man, honest review,
Honest
because I
review.
want to try. I saw that with that. I just remember that my brother bought Pizza Hut or whatever, and he bought that honey. And then he's like, try it. And I was like, honey and pizza. And then I put some and I was like, oh, my eyes were like, I see, I told you it's good, right? So every time now we have that little honey little thing. And I was like, that is good. And when you mention honey, but honestly, the pizza that I just ate, I'm definitely going to finish it, but I want to try the other one. It was,
I'm surprised you ate that much. That's a lot.
I know, because I liked it. Because look, when I buy, you buy pizza. I don't want to name the names, but when you already know, you buy the pizza and you can still see that it runs the greasy. There's no, look at this. There's no grease coming out.
Natural.
It's natural, and you can taste I can taste that natural, the tomato. I can taste the bread. It's just like it's made with that. Because when you do a little video, he makes it. So all those little things matter. And I know that these other pizzas did the same thing when they started, but I understand that the demand comes, and not only the demand, money is there, and then you just like decide to go that route.
Scaling is a different beast.
Yeah, because the guy that is sponsoring the show, Blue Barrel,
Shout out Blue Barrel.
you'll try it right now. When I gave up on drinking tequila, because tequila is like I couldn't find Don Patron. Because the same thing. They started doing it the same way they did. They lost touch because hey, money first. And I told the owners of this, yeah, when y'all keep on growing, you better not scale up that way. Keep it the same, because that's what people like.
I don't understand why, because all right, so one of the most expensive parts of pizza is cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
So people will come in all the time. Oh, I save you 50% of what you're spending, and that's a big chunk of money.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, why would I do that when people know this product? Why would I go backwards? And that's where a lot of people, when they take over a business or are trying to grow,
they change it.
They give up quality for profit.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on doing that with Pizza King.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, like I said, you were out there. This recipe is 60 to 70 years old, and it's still going.
And he's still going.
It makes a lot of little kids happy. Like, one of my favorite compliments is, this is the only pizza my kid will eat. They won't eat any other pizza.
It's cold, and I'm giving it an 8.9. Imagine if it was hot, I'd probably it would be on the 9.
Try the honey one.
And it's cold, guys. And look, that's why he said, I'm still eating it, bro.
The whole thing. Yeah.
And that's, I'm like, whoa. Because
I surprised myself. I eat my pizza. I'm like,
I don't know. Well, do you come a lot here to this side of like Houston and the Heights? Not too much, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, maybe once a month.
Once
it just
depends.
Depending.
Yeah.
I stay in touch with the culture a lot in Houston. Like, this is a collab that's gonna drop for me pretty soon, and the Faded World is based in Houston. So I don't know. You've heard of J Bar M?
I think
it's like a barbecue joint.
Oh yeah. I think I went there once with somebody. I need to go again, because when I went, I think I was like mad at the world, and you won't savor it.
It's
bro.
a little pricey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
I know.
Pricey, but it's Houston, so.
Yeah, I just went to Gauch de Sol or Gauchos de Sol. That's pricey just for one person, bro. That's because it was my friend's birthday, but
right. So
supporting her too.
Faded World, he has the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's a mobile trailer that's like a clothing store.
Oh.
And that's where he parks. Like, I don't know what days. I know Friday for sure, but he's there. You can go and buy his clothes. Super cool dude. So I've come out to a few of his events, and so I come through.
I do that a lot, bro. I like to go to a lot of events and support either there's restaurants or there's somebody that's
Yeah.
small business owner. I like to go out there, bring the mics, and say, "Hey, let's go! Come on,
Yeah.
let's get here." But some, like you said, some of them they like, "Oh no, we're not."
Some people don't understand it.
They don't understand it, and I'm like, "That's okay. Can I just do it and post it and just tag you?" Because
Yeah.
I mean, you're just giving them an opportunity. Somebody's like, "Hey, I like it."
Even if you bring one or two people, that's one or two
That's
people they didn't have. And that's the way I look at it. Like every video is like, if I just gain one more person, two more people, you know, hey, it was worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah,
because it's free.
it's free. Yeah.
It don't cost you nothing. I mean, other than you're already paying your phone bill.
Oh yeah.
So,
So you thinking of opening more?
oh man, that's the so.
This is your second one, right?
This is our second one, and the opportunity kind of just
It opened up.
it
right.
just opened up and fell in my lap, and we pretty much just took over another pizza shop. They went under, and I just took over the lease. And I mean, there's a lot more to that story, but we won't get into
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that one kind of came from. I'm not paying for the name anymore because I'm paying for the name.
Yeah.
With the first one, so this one was kind of just like an added bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think you know something, it's never what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so opening a second one's kind of, I'm learning still.
Oh yeah,
I'm
bro.
learning still.
I worked in the restaurant business for 8 years, so I know the ins and outs. Because I actually started from the bottom, and I actually got to run the restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was the one that had to order, had to see, like, it's here, bro. Like, all the data that I learned, it's like I never forgot it. Like, now when I go out to eat to restaurants and I meet with owners, and like, how do you know? Like, and then I tell them the story. I went to college, I dropped out, but I was studying restaurant management, and I went straight to that. And like you said, when you were shy, I was shy at that moment, but that was my opportunity. Not opportunity, because I was living with my mom, and my mom was like, "Hey, you're 18. You need help,
work.
right? And work."
Yeah.
And then my friend owns a restaurant to this moment. He's like, "But I got the whole team, right?
Yeah.
So, but I know another owner that can give you a job."
Right.
So I remember that time, bro. I'll never forget it. He's like, he wants you to come in and train on the weekend.
Right.
Dude, I went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got home like that same Friday, and my mom is like, "How was it?" "Oh, hell no, man. My legs are tired." And and the line was never ending. It was always big, and it was waiting list. I was
that's
like,
a good thing. Though.
That's a good thing. But in my mind, I was like, "That's yeah." And I was like, So I did all the training, and Sunday came, and the owner sit me down, and he's like, "So what do you think, bro? You want to take?" I automatically said no. I said no. He's like, "Whoa, why, bro? Why?" He's like,
good.
He's like, "You did good for those trainings. I know I saw that you were stressed out, but that's part of it, You don't know anything about the industry." And then he got me up, bro. And this how I like got that shyness away. He's like, "Come here," and he took me to a booth. And he's like, "So you see this boot?" He's like, "I'm gonna give you just one boot so you can start. And this is your business. This boot is yours. Become the best storyteller that you can be." He just told me that, bro, and I took it as like, and damn it, bro, I just like rapidly the shyness went away. And he's like, "Now I can give you 2 boots, and then 3, and then tables, and then smoking." And then after a while, I started just doing better, and I took over the managers, and he's pissed at me. I was like, because I took it too fast, because I was just like hungry, bro. I was like, "This is easy." I thought that it was hard.
One thing I've come to realize is some people have it and some people don't.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
And you can quickly see who has it.
Who has it? And then that came the opportunity after the years. He's like, "Hey, man, the guy that is working for me in Belleville, they're running it. He's stealing from me. He thinks that I don't know. I have cameras, and he's like one of my best friends. I'm giving him time to come up and tell me, right?
Right.
I mean, come on, dog. There's cameras right there."
Right.
And he never did, so I had to let him go. So, and this is the time for you. I was like, "Holy crap!" But he's like, "It's in Belleville, Texas. It's about an hour and something." I said, "Yes, I'll take it, bro." He's like, "Oh, you didn't even let me finish." I'm like, "This comes with more responsibilities. Yes, I'm gonna pay you more. I'll take it, bro. Opportunity." I was like, I want to run it.
Hungry.
I was hungry, and I changed it because I went in there before I started. I went to do my homework. I was like, "Okay, why is the restaurant slow?" And then I started just going to the little town. I don't know if you know Belleville, Texas. It's a little town, bro.
I've heard the name. I don't think I've ever been.
Little town, bro. And I went around, and I was like, "Okay, there's a lot of people like me in 1920s." And I was like, "They don't have no club. There's nothing here. They're not willing to drive far." I was already like doing my work, and I was like, "I need to put a DJ." So I call my boy up and say, hey, bro, I'm willing to pay you. Come over here. You be the DJ for the weekend. Let's try it out. And then they were closing at 9. I said, forget that. I'm going to close at 2 a.m. So I was making different. Just that dude. In the first 2 months, freaking numbers just sales. When he came, the owner, he's like, damn, so what are you doing, man? I'm seeing over here is running better than the other one. I was like, well, I did my test and I saw that most of them were kids that they want to party and 21s and they don't have it. And why leave when they can do it here?
Facts.
And then he's like, bro, he's like, you do your thing, bro. He just gave me the hands like, if you need to make any changes, and he's making number because he's winning.
Right.
I'm making more money, so I was like, that's okay.
Everyone wins.
Everybody wins. Yeah. And then I decided to be like with the people, everybody that was working with me. I said, you know, guys, so nobody gets tired. Let's rotate. Let's all rotate because I know everybody wants to have their weekend. So you have your weekend, I have my weekend. So nobody's pissed off that you're always working. So I made it like strict that everybody can, take their days off.
That's good.
And they were all happy. Oh, so I'm gonna have, because they never had a weekend. They're like, so I'm gonna have Saturday and Sunday. They were like, yeah. So then the other ones come in, and then the next time I was like, so everybody. And then if it turns out to be that's Christmas or thing, that's hey, you're lucky. You're lucky, right? You're lucky, and I became like really tight with them, and then I went back to the kitchen because the kitchen's the number one thing too. I was like, all right, guys. I put in the thing. I say, let's go. I want to make sure that I already know the damn menu. So how can I help you? What is it that you're missing? Do we need more of this? I'm like, damn. It's like, okay. The other guy was not like getting into.
Right.
He was just managing.
He was sitting in the office.
Yeah. I'm like, no, man. I was in the bartending and this. I was doing everything.
You were trying to figure out what needed help.
What needed help, and that's how I started becoming a leader and seeing that. Like you said, not everybody has it, but you're not born with it. You have to earn it too.
Earn it
with the hard work.
Yeah.
And asking questions. Hey, is this right? Is this wrong? Can I do it?
Well, see, you saying stuff about switching weekends. I'm like, dang, maybe because I have to think about all this stuff too.
No, and it's good because we can sit down and talk about this because now that I'm running this, I have the foundation. It's me now.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see that it's growing, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to be just on the podcast side. This is the show. This is mine, right?
Yeah.
But on the side of the podcast where I have clients where I do their own show and help them, guide them, and YouTube and all of that, I was like, all of them, they need that help as director and producing. I was like, but if I'm directing, editing, and all this, is just like takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, as soon as I hit this number, I gotta hire at least somebody that takes the administration for the calendar and all that stuff, and then the other person that can edit the reels and all that, so I can just focus on the people.
Right.
Hey, what do you need? Let me help you. Because like when they come in here and I do them, they're like, oh, you just don't press record. There's sometimes that I stop it, bro. They're in the 8 minute, and I'm like, why you stop it? Hold on.
Something's not right.
Something's not right. Your hair was this way. If it's a girl, right? And then you were kind of getting out all over the place. I'm acting like I'm the person that I'm looking at your face. I'm on your YouTube outsider, not the person that works here. As a viewer, and I don't like it. It's boring. And I tell them, like at the end when they finish the whole hour, I was like, then you need to work on this, don't. and they're like, and please let me know. I know I can see your face that you don't like telling me this, but this is you're paying me.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to press record and then like, all right, thank you. I'll see you next week, right?
Those are yes men.
Yeah.
So if everybody's telling you yes, you can never grow, right?
You can never grow.
And we want to be the best you can be. So
yeah, and out of that, I learned that from working at the restaurant business. So I took all that. Then I work in the construction business as well, and then I started from the bottom right there until the guys like the foreman. He's like, hey, you want to have a team of 10 for the next project, and then that's when I started seeing everywhere I have worked, became moving up and became a leader. Became a leader. And the last thing before COVID, I think I was working as a teacher.
Okay.
And then I heard God just telling me, you need to jump and do your own thing. I already had started before that, looking at live streaming and doing a lot of things. And but I had to jump out and do this. Because before I had a pressure washing business before. And dude, that was awesome. I just went, dude. I said, I'm gonna do it. I went to freaking Home Depot. I bought the green thing and everything, and I was like, all right, let me go knock on doors, bro. And I was like, now that you see it, it's like it's not for everybody. Now that I go back, like we're talking about it, I'm like, damn, I don't think that old me will be like, damn, I gotta go knock on doors and close the
Hey,
deals and
you gotta hustle sometime, bro.
and then I had my own employees, bro. And I was like, I had like 5 employees. I think I took the pressure washing when Facebook started doing live streaming.
Mm.
At the beginning, I took it as that. I had the employees and I was going live while we were cleaning the house. And I was like, hey, this is your boy. And I was wearing the merch and everything.
Mhm.
And look at him. Look at my worker. He's out there on the top. But don't worry. Y'all don't think that I'm working too. I just want to make sure that y'all see exposure,
Behind the scenes.
And I started getting like people like, holy shit, like, it's a business, but they're going live,
Different.
Different. They never saw that.
Yeah.
And I started getting like that exposure. And then I started getting other people like, hey, we want to work for you. And it was just,
And I think what's with that is I think as humans, I think we're all curious.
yeah.
Like, what's the next person doing? And I sit at my house in my neighborhood, and I'm like, how did we all get here?
Yep.
And I guess that's just curiosity, And like you were talking about power washing,
Yeah.
that kind of business the margins are so high because it's all service.
It's all service,
There's
bro.
barely any overhead. So
No, and then I started with the what's it called? The driveway,
yeah,
just the driveway, and the same people were watching. Hey, can you do my driveway? Like the houses, the neighbor, and then I was like, okay, I just don't want to just do the driveway. How can I do the home? So I started going to YouTube, seeing other people. Oh, okay, you gotta buy that big thing and pressure wash it here, so it makes it easier. And I started just investing on this stuff, right? And then from there, I was like, damn, I can't do, I need to get. And I started getting younger kids,
Yep.
18, 19-year-old helping me out there. But the bad thing is that I was doing it better. So when I was I was like trying to go get more deals.
Mm-hmm.
They were calling me. It's like, hey, man, why you didn't come and show up and do it? I can't. You can't be. That's the thing, right?
That's the hardest thing about being
Yeah.
the owner, right? And then
Yep.
going and doing videos is
Yep.
you become the face of the company,
Yep.
and then people want to see you.
Yep.
And it's like, well, I can't always be there because then how am I going to do things like this?
Yep.
And it's also my job to make sure that people are coming through the door. So I can't always be inside the building if I'm going to be able to do that and get more people in the building, And that's kind of the hardest part right now is because I am in the building so much that sometimes I miss out on doing things or networking or anything like that. But I try to balance it all.
And that's good because you're gonna see it yourself. It's like now I'm learning that, through other stuff. I'm like, if I really do want to scale, if I do want to get what I need to get, I can be inside I had to be outside the business, but I had to find the right people. It doesn't mean that I'm out of it, that I'm not gonna work.
Yeah.
It means that I'm now getting the opportunity to be like, now you're truly the vision guy. Okay, now I can actually help more of the customers.
Yep.
Because now might be me more on them, more referrals from them. Now I don't have to worry about the edit. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about now they can take care of everything, the business side of it and the show part of it.
And that's kind of the cool part about, and I always say this to people, I learned two different sides of owning a pizza shop. And the original owner, he was very hands-on and very operator, like he was there every day. The other owner was there rarely, like he had me and he had my boy who doesn't work with us anymore, but that's my brother. And we ran that store like we owned it. And what he taught me was you got to get people that you can trust like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the hardest part is just finding people like that. And when he gave it to me, he was like, I appreciate you for making my life so easy. Because he's like, without you two guys, I don't think I would have been able to do this. So, and right now, not that I don't have it, but at the pace that we're trying to grow,
yeah,
I need more people like that. And that's the hardest part.
That is and now I'm finding out on a lot of businesses too that they love, like, they're like, no, I'm cool. Like, they want to be the operator. Because this difference is the operator, like right now, we're both operators because we're operating the business.
Right.
But when we get out, it's like, now you're truly the CEO. You're actually seeing the bigger picture. Oh, damn, okay, now I can fix this, I can fix that because people are helping me.
Right.
And we got to get to that point because if we really want to scale. Yeah. But if you want to just stay that and your numbers are good and family is good and everything, you can stay that way. There's nothing wrong with it. I
No,
know.
there's not, and there's a reason why there are some places that just have one shop,
Yeah, yeah.
and they mastered that shop, and they're good
That's
with
it. They're
right?
good with it. Yeah.
And then there's, I mean, but like I've just kind of been competitive my whole life, so
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and
Why not?
truly, my vision is to have a store for each kid.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
good.
halfway there,
That's good, bro.
and at whatever point that they are able to take over, and it'll be their choice. Do you want to keep running it? Do you want to sell it? Like
That's up to them.
that's up to
Yeah.
them, And
Hmm.
but at the same time, I just like I'm such a visionary. I have so many ideas. Like,
You want to implement.
well, here's the thing. Like, Pizza King, our Pizza King is just mom and pop.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
there's one in New York.
Yeah.
There's the one I have in Lake City, and there's the one I have in Kemah, and there was one in Colorado to another family member, but that one they sold it.
They sold it.
But Pizza King also is a chain in the Midwest.
Mm.
So part of me is like, man, I'm growing something that has the same name as something else.
Mm.
So part of me is like, and me and her, we talk all the time. Like, we have different ideas for a pizza shop because we know as consumers what people want to see.
Mm.
If you go to my shop, and this is when people walk in, they're like, man, I feel like I'm in New York. It takes me back to when I was in New York because a lot of people that come from New York, they're looking for
these kind of pizzas. Yeah.
Right. And so when they finally find it, they're like, man, this tastes like home. This feels like home. This is the closest I can get to home without going home. And so when they go in the shop, it's very old school style, very, and I brought a little life into it. I've added murals to the wall and memorabilia and all kinds of stuff. But right now I feel like aesthetic is what people want to, like, they want to come somewhere where they can make a video, where they can do a review, and do all this kind of stuff. So I have that in the back of my head as well.
That's good.
And it's like, I have other concepts that I want to do, but like I said, I'm not made of money. So
No.
We take it slow.
Baby steps, bro.
Baby steps. Yeah, we don't want to jump too far in the deep, and we can't swim. I can't really swim, so literally,
I can't swim either. My daughter knows how to swim, and she loves swimming. And say, yeah, I'm getting in, but I can't swim. I'm just,
deep.
I think, yeah, that's it, bro. That's funny. And my friends laugh at me. The ones that are like, bro, I thought you knew. And I'm like, no, bro, I never. But there's a story behind that, though. I think when I was younger, when I was living in Mexico, when I was a little kid, I still remember when they took me to the big pools. My big cousins and stuff, they will drag me all the way in a tube, all the way to the deep and the water. And then I think I fell in the water a couple of. So I got scared of that.
Terrified.
Nothing happened, but I got terrified. Like right now, saying it, like it takes me back, like that vision.
Underwater.
Yeah, and I'm like, and now it's like I know I'm this age, and then people are like, you can still learn. I'm like, yeah, I know.
True.
I just get it. Let me get in just in the water. At least I'm in it.
How's that one?
Dude, that one.
Better.
That
The hot honey.
The honey. I know that I gave the other one an 8.9. This one, imagine that's a 9.3, bro.
And what's crazy?
And even this, bro, like this what you were talking about, like they taste
spicier.
And different than those.
Yeah, I think they get a better crisp.
And smaller.
Yeah. So.
But more expensive, you said.
More expensive. So that's the thing is, I can give people what they want, but are you willing to pay for it?
Are you willing to pay for it?
Are you willing to pay for it? So,
but it's the right people that you need to get in there too.
Exactly. We can't always, and that was been one of the things. Like one of the things I did was, this box isn't branded yet. So right. I'm working on that.
Got it.
And that's what literally when we walked in, she's like, "Dang, this would have been a good time to have the branded."
To
box.
brand it? Nah, we'll do it again, bro. With the branded your place, bro.
But all my other boxes, my smalls, my largest,
I
they
put all
the
branded.
logo,
that's good.
All of that. So I paid the extra money. I went up in prices a little bit, not to like make more money, but to cover the cost.
Do you sponsor like any other like small events, small business owners?
We do like schools, churches. Like we hook them all up. We try to donate as much as we can, and that's the hardest part. People come with their hand out, and it's like, man, I'm not Domino's.
I know, yeah.
I'm not them. Like I don't have that budget, but as much as I can.
At least you're giving back.
Exactly.
That's what counts. That's what other people don't see. It's like, I'm at least I get one pizza this big. It's given out of me,
Yeah.
And helping somebody, even if you don't see it, you see it. God is seeing it.
Yeah. And one of the things I wanted to do, I wanted to donate a lot of pizzas to like a homeless shelter or like
Oh, okay.
a type of thing. But for I was calling around in our area, and not that our area is super rich or anything, but it was like not that many super close by.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna have to drive out of the way, and they're gonna get cold pizza. But so I'm still trying to put it together and
Mm.
give back some way or somehow. But you know, I philanthropy I think is in my future. I don't know. I knew how I grew up, and I know the opportunities that were given to me. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to give that
Give back,
back to
bro.
other people.
That's like with the show. That's what I said. And with the other guys that want to do the media firm and all that, like in a bigger scale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, dude, if we can do that and we multiply it, I want to be like a Tony Robbins, get a big truck and t- um, turkeys and
Yeah.
I said sometimes when I'm in Walmart or Target, you see these moms, that they're single or father's single, and they're like, man, they can afford to buy whatever it's like. I went like, don't worry about it. Let's just I got it.
Yeah.
Things like that you can serve. Even though we're still doing it now, but it's just not like we don't come out of,
Right. Like
but a little bit of what you can do, he multiplies it.
I remember driving a '98 Honda, 18-year-old dad, you know, working at a pizza shop. So I wasn't making that much money.
Yeah.
And I could just remember, like sometimes you need a tire, sometimes you need, some windshield wipers,
Yeah.
just the little things that you really just can't afford because it's just money's just going everywhere.
Yeah.
And like if I could just, when I give a gift, I want to give someone something that's gonna last them, that
Yes.
they're gonna see and use, and eventually, that's always been in the back of my head. Like I want to give back to people who, like, homeless people deserve a lot of help, but sometimes those people that are right above it who are struggling.
Yeah.
And I feel like they need it as well.
Yeah.
And they just need just a little boost, like to help them make it through the year.
Oh yeah. And sometimes the boost that sometimes some of them need is like, I don't want to say motivation, but like an inspiration, like storytelling.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, I know you didn't come from something. I know maybe your family didn't want to have you or this. That's why you're living out there. What is your story? So because you listen to them, like, oh man, you telling me this, you got it. You're still young. You just need to live with a push. But they just, since nobody believes in them.
Yeah.
That's when you're like kind of like, that's what I was. There was a time where it was just me believing in me, and I was like, man, it's like that's what I thought. Now as I'm older, I'm like, nah, man. Now I see a lot of people that out there that do believe in you. That you don't know that they're like, they want you to believe, they want you to succeed, they want you to win. Now I see the same thing. I was like, people that are starting, I'm like, man, I want them to win. I want them to succeed. How can I help them?
Right.
How can I, like, hey man, I might not have the money, but like, hey guys, I got the camera here. Hey,
ideas.
it's on me. Let me do some video skits for you. Not worry about it. I don't want anything, from there. And the more people you help like that, they come back and later on they're doing good. They're like, hey, I'm ready to, start something with you, but this time not for free.
Yeah.
I want to pay because you gave something back.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot. Like I have a lot of people. I learned this now. The blessings that God gives somebody else to bless you, let them bless you. Because I remember there's a lot of people try to bless me, and I stopped the blessing because I'm like, no, what? Yeah, and I'm like, no, man, I know you want to help me, but no, man, it's okay. You know what? I baby steps. I'll get it myself.
Right.
But now I'm like, no, God got them to bless you,
Right.
to get you this, so you can actually jump a little bit ahead.
That's beautiful.
It's their blessing. So now there's a lot of people. These lights, bro, the mics, all was a blessing from one guy. All the mics, the extra mics there. What else did he get?
So you're preaching to me now,
dude. He got me a Bible, and because dude, he said you came, you meet him, bro. He was gonna come today, but he had to. He has AC.
Yeah, bring him with you next time.
Oh, I'm gonna bring him over there. He's like, bro. He's like, when we've been knowing each other, bro, since 2013 online. We had never met in life, only on Facebook. He saw when I started the pressure washing business. When I tried to be a fashionista too. That didn't work. I lost a lot of money, and we never met. And just recently, last month, I went to not an event. I went to the Clock. It's in downtown to go and see to promote the tequila, right, in that bar / club. And then somebody touched me in the room. It's like, holy shit. He's like, bro, we got finally get to meet each other, bro, from all those years, 2025.
That's crazy.
And that day we met, I stayed, we talked and everything. And then I invited him to the Halloween party that we had for the company. And then from there, we went out together to like little bars in there. But he told me, bro, I was in the deep hole. And when I met you and the stuff you spit it out from the God Simon and all of this stuff, you got me out the hole. Like it meant to be that. It don't matter at this time that we got to meet, but we met, and it was on the right timing. And now he's changing like automatically. He's not drinking anymore. He bought that Bible for him. He's reading. Um, he's doing a lot of things, giving back. Look, who he did that for me. He changed like this, bro. And I'm like looking at him, and I was like, I don't know what to say, bro. It's just God. I was really deep in a lot of shit, drinking and doing this. But when you came, it's like it was God just putting us
spoke to him.
Spoke to him.
Yeah.
And now it came back to me because we went out last week. And I don't really don't drink anymore. Right. I just just a little shot here and there.
Yeah.
And we went out to eat to a Best Regards. It's like 5 minutes away from here, and I got drunk bad, like puke. They had to like got me on the back of the bar, bro, so nobody can see me. He said that the cops wanted to take me, and he said you were not acting crazy. They just saw that you were already too drunk, and they maybe you can do something stupid. And I was like, bro, I don't remember. No, bro, we had to call the Uber to like take you home because I wasn't gonna let you go and get your car and drive.
Yeah.
So I made sure you got home safe. Dude, when I didn't even know how I got to my bed. Now is the reciprocal because now that night it changed me. Because I was like, I told my mom, what the hell? And she's like, I know that's not you. I was like, I haven't even puked in years and this and that. And now we went again to the Best Regards for a event and just smelling the alcohol. I didn't drink at all. At all. Zero. And this weekend I went out with his friend. He's a lawyer. Zero. Nothing but water and Topo Chicos. I'm like, and I told him, like, bro, the same thing that happened to you, it reciprocal. I guess the same thing. God probably said, let him get drunk. Let him puke.
He needs to see it.
He needs to see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, and he told me, who are you impressing, Jesus? I'm like, damn, you're right. I don't got to impress nobody here. They don't pay my bills.
Yeah.
He's like, the guy in the mirror, that's the person you got to impress. Look at you. I need to work out. I feel like big. Let me get to the club. I mean, to the club. To the gym. She's like, I said, really let me get to the club. Cut that.
Edit that part.
Edit that part.
Hey,
there's no editing here, bro. That's why it's called H-Channel Plug Real Talk. And by him getting all like the Bible, it's a men's Bible and stuff like that, bro. It's like it's changing me fast. And now that he sees me and my other friend Miguel, he saw something in us. He's like, hey guys, if we can work together and make exposure on us three on a different level, I'm like, what can we bring out together, bro? He's like, we got all the equipment. You got the podcast here.
Yeah.
We got the drones now. We got the 360 camera. He has a lot of equipment. He's like, let's put it to work.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm willing to invest in you guys. He's like, because if we can grow us together, that's when my girl and I was like, remember, bro, we talked about this 3 years ago that we were looking for somebody that can invest and trust and that he can trust us too, because we wanted to make like a media firm where we can expose us and put a lot of content. And then from their other businesses, it's like we want that package, the whole thing, the freaking everything together, right?
Yeah.
And like it's not like it's like let's go. And I was like, maybe it went on a circle to come back at this time now.
Well, they say no good deed goes unpunished, brother.
Yeah.
So you got to try to put the most good in the world.
Yeah.
It'll come back to you.
And it'll come back to you. That's why, like, I'm so excited about, the show. Every time I'm like, hey, the show's coming. I got to do it. Because I decided to do it just Saturdays at 4 p.m. To see how it was going to go through. And then I'm like, maybe I have to change the days on the weekdays. But maybe a little bit late on Tuesdays at 5 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
um, because a lot of people on Saturdays, I know they're business owners or entrepreneurs, but they still got to be in their business.
Yeah.
Like yourself, I couldn't go, so I'm like, I cannot go on a Saturday or a Sunday. So I'm like, it's okay. It was a thought to do that, and I'm like, maybe right now, 2026, I can change the days for like the slower days, Monday or Tuesday, but do it more consistently.
Yeah.
And then not only do the show, that I can actually go live and teach and educate just myself on people like, hey, I'm starting this.
But you got a lot of knowledge, brother.
Yeah.
Like you're talking, and I don't know if anybody else is getting anything, but I am. You know, I'm taking notes for myself. You know.
Oh yeah, that's why every time I sit like with other owners and stuff like that, dang, you know so much. I'm like, well, I've been to masterminds in LA, and I so keen from other owners that they're 7, 8 figure earners, and I'm like, damn, if I'm here for a reason, I'm gonna learn something. Let me bring it back and just like, I'm not gonna charge nobody. I just wanna spit it out because I already know that 1% of that little group is gonna take action.
Yeah.
It's not everybody's gonna take action because that used to be me.
And the craziest part is too, brother, like the people with the most access to help, they don't ever do anything with it because they don't have the hunger, they don't have the ambition to make anything bigger. And it's like the information you're spitting, you never know someone who doesn't have the help. You don't know what you just started in them, a fire that they didn't know they had, that they can do it.
This fire right here. And now, and I'm very authentic, bro. I'm like, the people know me. Like now that I made this brand, the real Jesus Ortiz. I made it for fun. Now I've been for 2 years, and now people know me of that. That when I go out to events, oh, the real Jesus Ortiz, and I'm like, no, my name is Jesus. Like, I forget, bro. I'm like, no, I'm Jesus Ortiz. But that means something.
Hey, become the brand, bro.
You become the brand.
Become the brand. Yeah.
So now, like this 2026, I'm gonna start creating my merchandise too.
Yeah, you got to, bro. I got a number for you if you need one.
Hats, wear it myself, and be out there because that's the only way to do it, bro. Because you are that. Especially now, your personal brand is what's gonna be out front.
Like we spoke
You-
about, you
yeah.
know, if you're not on social media, you're nobody.
You're nobody.
Yeah.
That's crazy how it turned out to be, and a lot of things are changing, bro.
Lot.
Like, cause I'm do this, so I'm always learning and seeing what's. I don't see the trends because trends come and go, and people get so like, oh damn it, the trend's gone, you
Yeah.
know. I'm like, no, forget about that. Make sure that you find your unique way, and that's you. Go after it.
You
like,
become the trend.
You become the trend. Whatever, leave it. Because everybody sees everybody and they want to copy the same thing. I was like, no. Yes, watch how they work because it's working for them,
right.
but you are you.
Yep.
Like, you do that uniquely. And then we're like, because I have people that are telling, but look at my videos, they only got 5 views. Well, 5 views are 5 views, man. But it means that you're doing it, you is you. Like, you wanted to create that, right? Yes. So keep on doing that consistently. It's going to multiply.
You want 5 supporters, not. Those 5 are supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have 1,000 views, are they really supporters or are they just viewers?
Or they're just viewers.
Yeah. That being you is what builds the supporters.
And then they become fans. When they're fans, that's like.
Well, yeah, man. Life is, I'm not famous or nothing, but yeah, in my little area,
yeah.
If I go out, I'm usually like recognized now.
That's good, bro.
And
because you're doing a good thing.
Yeah, but it's different,
Yeah.
Sometimes you just. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time,
That's why, like, it's like what they say, like a knife of 2 sides, either which one do you want to choose? Like, me, I'm like, I don't want to become a famous thing. I just want to do what God gave me these gifts.
Yeah.
So let me just push them out there. And he's just going to multiply. But how can I serve more on the way? Even if I don't have it yet, I still want to serve it on the way.
Yeah.
Like, I now understand why God is like, oh, we want to make 10,000 a month. And you're like, why I'm not there yet? Because God knows that you can't get those 10,000 because you're going to mess up.
Yeah.
He knows that you're not ready for the 10K. Yeah. He's like, but you were ready for the 3K. And you're like, make it better. And then he's like, boom, then you're making 5K. He knows you're ready for the 5K. Yeah. But when you're not ready, he's not going to give it to you. He's like, man, let me give you 20K. What is he going to do that? Yep. He's going to ruin that. And I learned that long time ago when I saw other people. I'm like, damn, they're making all this money. And they were just purging and this and that when that was the best time for to like get back and see the bigger picture. Okay, the profits are good. How can I reinvest it back? Do I need to get somebody else? Do I need to, now I can get my media of somebody that can do this and that.
Yeah.
It's part of the game
That's what my dad always tells me. You know, you got to save for those tough times.
for those tough times.
Those
And
tough
right
times.
now, it's this tough times, bro.
Right now, yeah, no, that and
And
it's
you
not.
feel
It's,
it, bro.
yeah, I feel it. I know other people are feeling it. It's one of those things that like everybody's like, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. It's because money's tight,
Yeah,
and
nobody wants to spend right now, bro.
nobody can
No.
spend. You know, you really got to be mindful of how you're spending your money right now.
Yep.
And I can't blame you for like not coming out to eat. You know, because like where they cut off SNAP for almost 2 months.
Yeah.
You know, like
And that's another thing too, bro. I sat down with my mom and do a lot of talks, and I'm like, hey, you know what, mom? We used to, remember when we had snaps and this and that. Now we don't. Like, I'm helping more in the family because I'm doing way better than what I used to because of God, right?
yeah,
And look, we don't even have snaps in this anymore. But I said it goes to a time where everybody goes through it,
yeah,
and you cannot be depending on the government. It's like I don't see that, like everybody's like, oh, and this and that. I'm like, that's noise outside. I want to worry about the noise inside.
yeah.
How can I grow and be here and there, and who can come in here? Sometimes I get people that sit down with me and we talk for about 1 or 2 hours, but we gain a lot of mastermind together. Idea comes from there, or they can refer you to somebody. You never know.
Man,
And I know our time is very valuable.
sharpen or what
Yeah.
they say, steel sharpens steel.
Yes.
And I think this is gonna go a very long way because any person that you bring in here is probably along with yourself probably giving knowledge out that we didn't even know we needed. You know, as we're
Yeah.
talking, it's like, oh man,
Oh, it's like
that's
a
right.
mastermind, bro. It's like you say, when I'm talking about the restaurant stuff, you're like, oh, let me take notes on that.
Yeah,
Because sometimes we have to realize that there's one little nugget, bro. That's why when do you like reading?
I don't read a lot.
You don't read a
I
lot?
used to read a lot, but I don't read a lot anymore.
I hated it, bro. And then now I like at home I got a stacks of book and I'm rereading it and rereading it. And every time you reread it, you get a nugget from it. And I understand that when I sit with somebody, I don't see it as a wasting time because I really listen and I'm like, damn, they said something that I'm not even doing. And it doesn't have to be business, but it can be family or with your kids.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to work on that.
Truthfully, like knowledge is power, and just continually learning. The
Mhm.
last book I read was Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I read that and I was like, wow, opened my mind up to a lot.
That was the first book I read, but
Really?
I was working at what is that place? It's a healthy thing. My Fit Foods. You heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Yes. But when they started at the beginning,
I was about to say
because
we
then
have
they,
one in our area.
then they shut down, and then right now he brought it back. The same owner. Now he's picking up again fast. And I used to work for him, and I used to be out on the. I used to be the one doing the food on the fridge, putting like the food in there. I had to got 3 jackets. It was really cold in the room. And I remember I met a tall guy. I forgot his name, bro. But I wish I would have, paid attention. He was the one. He's like, "Hey, bro, do you see yourself like working?" And he was telling me, I was like, "No, bro. There's more to life,
Yeah.
right?" And I'm like, "But I don't know. I'm like, I'm just starting, and this and that." And he's like, "Do you read?" He told me, and I was like, "No, I don't read, bro. I'm never, I don't like that." He's like, "Can I put you on a book and reach that for that?" He's like, "Get it whenever you have a chance." I think it was like $8 or something like that. Buy it at the book because I don't think Amazon. Well, Amazon was selling books at that time, but he's like, "Go get it at the bookstore," because at that time bookstore was better to go in. Not like now you can buy it on Amazon.
Next day shipping.
Boom, and I bought it, and I started reading it. And when I started, I said, "Bro, thank you." I'm like, "I'm not done yet, but I read 2, 3 chapters." And he's like, "How you liking it?" "Oh, whoa, I didn't know about the quadrants and this and that." And I started like, "Bro, I read it 2 times, but it's kind of hard." He's telling me because, my wife and they don't see, I'm trying to get her to read it too, so she can see what I see.
Right.
And like baby steps, you're starting to do something to learn something. But and he was the one from there, bro. I read that book, and then I was like, my mind opened up like so big. Like there were so much opportunities out there.
And the craziest thing too, the next book, I think I read them at the same, like one after the other, was Freakonomics, and that was given to me by the second owner of Pizza King.
Reconomics.
So I truthfully, I really don't give him enough flowers because I really do appreciate the opportunity he gave me. Truthfully, because not a lot of people would do that.
No, and those are the people that you gotta put in perspective.
Yeah.
The people that are like him, Rene. His name is Rene.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, bro, send me the link of the Bible. I want to buy it because man, you already wasted all this money on the lights and this. I'll buy it. He bought it and sent it to me. Mom,
Don't block your blessings, brother.
I got home and I was like, well, open it. I and the next day I saw him and I was like, I just said thank you. Nah, bro.
Shout out Renee.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I know you couldn't make it today,
Next
but
time.
we'll definitely make it. We'll go. And his stories, he has a Rolls Royce, but I see in it now in my eyes because I've been writing in it too.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to the Halloween party,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote in the back, like the bags, like
All the stars.
yeah, and all that, and then the if you use, I told them we need to use this car as marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's push ourselves together and create a lot of content with the car to go to places and meet other people. Not because of the car, because like people think because he has the car he's a multimillionaire. No, dude, I got the car because I work hard and I wanted to have it. It's something part of you, right?
Yeah.
But I saw with my own eyes when we went to the Halloween when we just got up. The owner of the damn place that was opened the door. It's like he thought I was the owner of here, of the brokerage, because that's where we're having the party.
Right.
What do you want to drink? Anything? And I was like,
You get treated differently.
you get treated differently.
Yeah.
A lot.
Perception plays a lot.
Uh-huh. And I like Rene because he's like, I know you see this car. It was hard work, but it's not just because I have it because no, I'm using it now. I didn't know that I can use it as a marketing to open doors that they're impossible. But I don't want to open them just for me. I want to open them for others. So he saw that, hey guys, y'all know that I don't know anything about content, but you do, guys. So what can we do together? When I said about the media, I don't mind driving all the way over here. We meet here, outline, let's go, and let's create content and let's export ourselves.
And it's good that we are speaking of that because if you're out there and you're still growing and you're at the beginning of your journey, a lot of people see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a kitchen helper.
Mm.
A lot of people don't even know I'm the owner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sharing that, and then I'm so young and all of that, and I use that to my advantage because I want to see how people are gonna treat me before they know I'm the owner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like now I can tell who's a real genuine person and who's switching up because that's the owner. Yeah. So don't let that affect you. Work through that. The people that are gonna take you to where you need to go are always gonna treat you the way you need to be treated from wherever you are in life. And I just wanted to say that.
Somebody left a comment, but I'm blind as hell, bro. Even with my glasses, I can't see.
Nah, it ain't you, brother. That's far away.
Yeah, no. Let me see who. Maybe we got somebody that, like we were saying. I'm blind as hell. I'm blind as hell. Oh, he said, I want to go over right now and eat slice of pizza. We'll come on over. I know. If you have time.
No, we got 5 pieces.
No, because the guys that are here, they want to try it. So don't even come no more. Now, Erica, if you do want to come by, man. It's all good. Because I know she was at the other location. She's an agent for Vive, Erica.
Mm-hmm.
But she's in the second location right now. So it's like 10 minutes away, the other location. And but if you want to come, Erica, go ahead, man. I'm still here. I won't come tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. I'll be eating turkey. Turkey pizza.
Hey.
Tomorrow you're closing?
Nah, we don't have our kids, so the morning my mom does she cooks all night, early morning. So her Thanksgiving dinner, we're Belizean, so
yeah.
We do celebrate Thanksgiving, but she serves food at 11.
Oh, like lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Got it.
And then so we're gonna do lunch there, and then we're gonna head over to her sister's, and we're gonna do dinner, and then we're gonna go open up at 5.
That's good, bro.
At one location, yeah, because we did it last year, and there's people out there that don't have family, so
Bro, when I used to work in the restaurant business and I didn't had a chance like Christmas and all that, I was at work
Yeah,
and people would come. I remember like 25 and the 26. I was like, holy crap, people are actually coming. But nobody wanted to work
that's the
that day.
thing. That's the
The
thing.
owner's like, do you want to work? I'll give you double. And I was like, oh, damn, bro, I keep it. And he's like, if it gets low or something, bro, it's okay. You can go because I know it's family time too.
Yeah,
So sometimes he's like, hey, there's nothing, bro. He will be like, I close it down. Oh, but I gotta clean the table now, bro. Don't work. Like you already know, like I
yeah,
don't want to leave
you know what
before
it is.
to clean up and stuff like that. So into like I got into the time that he trusted, and he's like, all right, bro, I see that. I want to give you a couple of more days now that you're learning and you're managing. What day you want to? Give me Thursday, bro, because I already knew that I was gonna make money on the weekend. So I'm like,
Yeah,
give me. I don't even know why I chose Thursday. Maybe because I was going out a lot. I was young, bro. I was like at that time I was out in the club and
hey,
you know.
Thursday's
But
a good day. I don't know.
yeah,
Thursday,
Thursday was a good day. So,
it's
but
almost a
he's like,
weekend.
you want a Saturday? I was like, yeah, I'll let you know what Saturdays. He's like, all right, you let me know in time, then I'll give you the Saturdays because you earn it now.
Yeah,
But I was like, hell no, I know that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was like, I
I'm
know
telling you,
I'm gonna make money. I
that's the
know it.
hardest part, right? That's the money making days.
Oh man, I love now like the line. I love the bro. I looked at the line and I was like, man, keep on coming. I was like, keep on coming. But I
I
remember at the
gotta work
beginning,
all night.
yeah, I'm gonna work out night. And then since I was like, sometimes I was like taking double shifts, bro, because people were like, I want to leave early. Oh, I'll take your shift, man. You can go right now if you want to. And it was like that. People would leave early and I'll stay there. And then sometimes I'm like, nah, man, I'm tired. So like, you wanna clock out, and I will clock out at 9 already. It was already 9 p.m. though, but I order my damn fajita plate and I'll eat there, and I just go home because I mean, I loved it, bro. I mean, it's stages. It's like I think what they say is like stages of life
Hmm.
or like a season of your life. Like I'm seeing other people that they are brokers of like real estate, and some of them are like, man, we've been doing this for years. I'm not closing it. I got the right person running it now, but I'm in a new season. I want to be, something different,
That's
but that's
beautiful.
fine
Yeah,
because you're not shutting it down. You just chose the right person to run it because they were behind you all the time.
yeah,
And that's what's gonna happen to all of us. You're like, okay, it's a season that I'm not leaving, but maybe I need to step back and like let me hit harder on like right now you're on TikTok.
yeah,
Let me allow the content creators that I know, like, hey guys, how can we utilize and network and market like Santi, he has the Euros.
yeah.
And how can we utilize bro with the Euros and do skits and there? It's not only helping you in the business, but it's actually helping himself because he's there with you.
Yeah.
That's what Rene, he's the owner of an AC and he does a lot of AC, for multiple things. So he's like, man, let's utilize the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Because he's already telling me, he's like, bro, let's go rent a Euros, bro. I'm like, bro, no, don't even let's squeeze the Rolls Royce first and then
Yeah.
do that. Don't waste your money on that
You
because
already got this one.
you already
I
have
got
this one,
Yeah.
and we know now the vision of what we can do with this. So let's do with it.
Lock in first.
Lock in first, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean it's like even my mom saw that, it's like, man, he bought you all these in the Bible, and like God knows why, man. I was like, because my mom knows it's like, man, multiple times that people stab you in the back, and I sometimes there was jobs that I had before that I left because somebody saw the vision that I had, and they were trying to give me an opportunity, and then they didn't even want to pay, and then they just let me go. Good thing that they never used my ideas, bro, and they were really good because I told somebody else last time, like, bro, they should have utilized that. They would have multiplied right now in 2025. But I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, I want to be a part of it. I have these ideas. How can we both together and grow? That's why I left the job, bro. I still remember that time, bro. I left the job happy. That was like the first time, like getting in there and helping somebody like to grow their business.
Yeah.
And nothing happened, bro.
I think that's the hardest thing too, because I feel like a lot of people come to you and they sell you a dream,
Mm-hmm.
right? But who's gonna work with you and actually make that dream come true?
Yeah.
And even now, like I have people come to me like, "Oh, I wanna invest money, blah blah blah." It's just like, who do you trust?
Mm.
You know? But
And that's true. And like you gotta feel it, like I don't know how to tell it, but it's like some kind of, when you feel something with somebody, you're like, it's a different energy that you're like, oh man, I don't know what this person has, but it, you know,
right,
I need to sit down with them and see what can go through, right?
right,
Because even sometimes with that energy, sometimes it can be a bad person
Yeah, that's
hiding under like
yeah,
what does it say, a wolf hiding on a sheep, or you
yeah.
know, and then later
Wolf in
on
sheepskin.
they're like poop and they're gone. They just took your idea and you're like, what the hell? I helped them so much,
That's
and energy that you put in for them, and these and the time that you took away from your kids to give it to them because you thought they was the right fit. I mean, we all went
it's
through
tough.
all that.
It's tough, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all those things, man. I teach my daughter. I'm like, hey, man, when you fall, get up.
that's all we can do.
And you fall, get up. And it's like, I know it's gonna hurt. There's gonna be people that you probably. I always tell her, make sure that if somebody's bullying you or you see something, make sure that you go tell the teacher, go tell the director. Make sure that that doesn't happen and that it doesn't happen to you,
Yeah,
because you don't want to see that. Because the kids. I mean, kids do that because I mean, at home, if at home is not right. I understand that parents are working, but there's no excuses.
man. Yeah,
There's
it's
no
tough.
excuse, bro.
It's tough. Some people just they weren't like they had kids just to have them. You know, that's the hardest part
Yeah,
because the kids take a lot of
it's a lot of time,
hands
bro.
on. Yeah, the
It's a lot of
time and
time and
attention.
energy, but it's part of life.
Yeah,
I mean, kids are the beautiful thing. Is like creating, having a kid as a woman. They know what they go through. Is like sometimes I speak to my mom. Damn, man, God is like He's hands on like how did He create the woman and having the kid. I was like, it's painful and like that's crazy, right?
it's not for us to
Yeah,
understand.
not for us to understand, but they do understand. But it's like when you see it on a bigger picture, like, man, God, like, I mean, details, like the little details that, poof, and like here it is. Sounds like
It's all divine, brother.
it's all
It's all
divine.
divine.
That's why when we sit down and people's like, I don't judge nobody, and I will never do because I used to be a part of that when I used to judge a lot of people. And I'm like, forget that. He's the only judge. He's the one that's gonna judge you.
Right.
But I'm like, man, that like he's there. He or she or the light or whatever it is. Like we just didn't create out of nothing.
Yeah.
Like now that's something that I used to like.
Everything has a purpose.
Everything has a purpose because my mom remembers that. Man, do you remember? She tells me, I don't know how old I was, but you got up on the table and you were drunk and you were like, I don't believe in God. And I believe. I remember now. He's like, you got up and told everybody in the family, I don't believe in God, and like appear if you do exist. See, He doesn't appear. Man, she's like, do you remember when you said all that shit? She tells me that that's why maybe sometimes the shit that happened to you was because it wasn't gonna happen to you right away, but he knew. It's like, oh, remember when you said that?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let me see, boom, let me see, because man, to tell you the truth, there was like 2 3 years on December, bro, when I didn't have nothing to give to my daughter, bro, and I like telling these stories because we all go through that, bro.
Yeah.
And people are afraid, like we were talking about the car and repo,
Mhm.
and like there was 3 years in a row in December where I didn't have shit. My daughter would come and I'll pick her up and we'll go to Walmart and it's like, Dad, this and that. I was like, I can't. And back to back, that's why my mom set me down and was like, what's going on?
I don't
Like,
mean to laugh, brother, but like I try to tell her, like,
yeah.
you know, I was just thinking in my head, like, I tell my kids, you know, if I give it to you, you didn't earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you could have just told her, like, you gotta earn it first.
You gotta, oh, now, and now she knows, bro. Like now everything, because of the mindset that she has now,
Mhm.
is like, now she's like, comes to me, hey, Dad, there's a course that on social media marketing and how to use the cameras and all these. Can you buy me that because I want to learn more to it?
Mhm.
I'm like, all right. And then I'm behind, like, hey, did you get to the third? Whatever. Yeah. And then she's like, here's what she'll call me on FaceTime to see I'm already. I'm like, and I'm looking at the videos. I'm like, holy crap, they're all in Spanish because she doesn't speak English. So she's going through it, and I was like, holy crap, this is actually I can even that can help me too.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, she earned it because I bought something that she was on her free time instead of she's like, hey, can you buy me this and that? No, she's
Right.
like, what can I learn to earn later on?
Yeah. No, that's good.
And she's doing out right now. She loves art, and she's like, hey, Dad, there's an app that it tells me it's just like they're telling me the next level how to do this in art because I want to learn this because I bought her the iPad because she wants to draw on the iPad.
Right.
She's like, but I need that app to learn more. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like,
Hey,
sometimes I'm like, I don't even believe it, bro.
I push for artists because, look, I just gotta show the shirt.
Yeah, show it, bro.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, look at that.
Right.
I can see
So
that.
this was we have an employee. Her brother started working with us.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't work with us anymore, but
He did the art on
he
it.
did the art on an iPad. You know, he does all of this, and I would pay him. I'm like, look, I'll pay you. Give me the design. I'll tell him my idea. He'll bring it to life, and I'll make it our merch.
Mm.
So shout out to Julian and his sister Sophia. Like they're both great artists.
Shout out, brother.
Yeah, you know, and I like to support artists. I don't know, so keep supporting her.
Bro.
Tell her to keep going. And
Yeah, I had a talk with her mom just a few days ago, and I said, hey, because she said, oh, man, why are you trying to buy her this stuff when the next 3 days she's going to want something new? I'm like, it's okay. I said, we got to teach the kids. We didn't get taught that when we were little. So I'm like, it's okay if she goes a month and then she wants to change something different and she wants to do karate. Let's put her on karate because now I'm like, I'm not wasting money. I'm trying to figure out what she's figuring out what she wants in life. Because if I push her to be like, no, I want you to play soccer because I didn't get to play soccer.
yeah,
That was me.
she don't want that.
She don't want that.
Yeah.
But she's like, bro, Dad, I like art and I bought her colors and I bought her like the big sketching and she's doing all these things and learning and stuff. And then she's like, I want to apply stuff like that, but I need to utilize content. So it's like, how can I learn how to use content since you do content, but I want to learn it from the bottom.
That's good.
And then I can ask you like if this is right or wrong.
I'm gonna check in with you in like 3 years. I bet you she's gonna be bigger than
No, man. But that's good because like the more you can teach and educate them.
Yeah.
And this is what I learned now. Like when you see these people, like when you get, even if you're not rich, and you're like, I'm gonna give my kids all of that I have. I'm like, the best thing to give your kids is the knowledge.
Yeah.
Because if imagine you don't teach them anything and then we die and they don't even know like, oh, how do I even work? How do I even do this? This hurts. I feel like somebody, my boyfriend broke out with me. This shit hurts. I'm like, all of that stuff I tell her, this is gonna happen. You're gonna break up. Your heart is gonna be broken, but you gotta still keep your head up. And she's like, she's just ahead of like,
That's beautiful.
she thanks me like, thank you for all of that. And like, I don't want to overload, but I just want to. I always tell her, when you come to the real world is gonna eat you and spit you out, eat you again and spit you out, and then you don't even know what's happening. Because in school, they're not teaching nothing that you need to be taught in the real world, and we know it.
Bro.
Shit, I went and when I got out, I was that got eat, boom, and I was like, what the hell?
I was the first one in my family to buy a house.
Oh man.
It was like, so, but first I bought a trailer. Big mistake.
Oh, whoa.
Like a mobile home.
Mobile home, those are good though. No.
Not when you don't own the property.
There we go. See.
So, and then there's all stuff that you don't know yet.
You don't know
until you experience it, and then you don't know that. And we're in a brokerage, so that's perfect. I didn't know you just needed 3.5% to buy a house.
Yeah.
Everybody's like 20%, 20%.
No,
I ain't got 20%.
No.
Who got 20%?
No, spit it out my wallet. Here you go.
3.5%.
That's yeah.
You could do 3.5%.
Yeah.
So, just little things like that I'm gonna teach my kids. Like how to buy a house, how to save up to buy a
Credit,
house.
bro.
Credit. Yeah, like who knew credit was so important? And what's crazy is I bought my first house as a manager at the pizza shop, and I feel like I was more secure as just a manager than I am the owner. That's crazy. So
I understood this too. Like I had a mindset like, man, yes, we all want to win and we want everybody to succeed, but as us as ourselves, it's like if you're really ambitious and you want to be number one, there's a lot of sacrifices in life.
very true.
So I'm like, I don't want to be that because I want to have time with my family. I want to have time, but I want to be the number two because if I'm the number two, I'm still making ahead of time, making ahead of the things, but I'm not too ambitious that I'm sacrificing everything.
Yeah.
But there's guys like that because I know entrepreneurs that they're number one.
Yeah.
But I heard somebody, man, most of the other people that are very successful, they're number two.
Yeah.
They're still winning.
Yeah.
It's just that those number ones are very like Elon Musk, working. They barely have time with the kids and this and that. I like,
Yeah.
now, if you want that, you better make sure that communication is right with the wife, or if you don't have a wife, then you go make that first and then have a wife because all that matters, that communication. I'm seeing that through a lot of my friends right now. They're like, they want to do a lot of things they're together, but the wife is like, no, man, you need to be here and this. But they want to, go ahead and make, and that's good that they want to make it better for their family.
Yeah.
But then that's when it's like, damn, because
A
they
shift.
tell me, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want you like to divorce. Y'all been together for like 8 years and stuff like that. I'm like, sit down with her and make sure that y'all both are on the same page.
Yeah.
I mean, you always been working. She's too. Give y'all the chance to like, hey, let's give it a chance for 3 years. If it doesn't work, then okay, then I'll listen. Okay, I'll do this over here.
Yeah. But at least you tried.
At least you try.
At least you tried.
Because then, man, it's hard, it's tough, but it's reality sometimes. Because I met somebody like that. They're like, man, we've been 4 years, but I'm learning too much. I'm getting ahead of my wife, and I'm like,
You got to teach her.
yeah, she's like, I'm like, damn, bro. It's hard to believe, but sometimes it's gonna happen where you're together and it's that maybe it's not meant.
Well, like sometimes.
Unless if you can make it work.
Sometimes relationships are seasonal. Sometimes.
Yeah, there he goes. That's what he said. It's like, but there's some other ones that I have. They're like, oh man, my wife is over here, bro. Now she's more excited than me, and I'm like, that is good. I was like, now we're keeping each other in balance. I'm like,
but like you said, communication.
Communication is key. It's like,
where do you want to go?
Yeah.
How do you want to get there? And what are y'all willing to sacrifice?
That's what I know now. Like I'm single, but now that I've been into dates and stuff, like that's what I put. Like I have a daughter, I have a princess. She's first, right? But yes, I already know that in the Bible and stuff like that, you gotta put. Now I understand. Everybody of us are like, oh, we gotta put our kids first. No, no, no. Your wife comes first, then the kids come second, because you're putting an example with you and your wife that the kids are watching you, and like, okay, man, dad and that mom are together, they're building and stuff. I want to be that. But if you put the kids first, now your wife is down here, your standards are here. Now she's gonna look for something else outside. So it's like when you truly look at the Bible, it's like, and you really look at it, you're like, oh man, God just told us that your wife is first, not the kids. Wife is first. We gotta put an example. I'm like, I started seeing that just recently, bro. And I'm like, okay. So now that when I go out there and I talk to her and I was like, I'm gonna put you first, but I know that my daughter's here. I want to work to make something with her, but you gotta come first. But I want to make sure that this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. I'm not gonna go nowhere else because I already started something.
Right.
And if they don't understand that, they're then the other mindset. It's okay. I mean, it doesn't mean to work. I have to. Next.
Hey, it is what it is.
Oh man, but it's part of life. But those are like dates. You're not. I'm not with them anymore. You know, like boyfriend and girlfriend. But you're going on dates because I see it now. Like when you're on a first date, it's like right there. Because I want to make sure that we both in the same picture. You know, this is where I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm not rich. This is how much I'm making. This is it. This is where I'm going. But I want you to see that that's me as a man.
Right.
Because now that's what I'm seeing a lot of girls right now that they're single. They have dogs and cats. They don't even want a boyfriend anymore. They prefer the dog and the cat. Trust me, I've seen that going through that. And they're like, and I asked them why. Oh, because I've been cheated before. But like, not all men. Oh no, you're another one. Not all men are the same. I'm like, but you gotta give the man a chance. Sometimes. Let me just talk. And then when I talk, like we're talking, and they're like, oh damn, the way you talk, like you just in front, you're like, you're saying it. I'm like, yeah, man, I just wanna, I'm being unique.
Yeah.
Like I just wanna tell you the way it is. That's it.
Hey.
And if it doesn't work, it ain't gonna hurt me.
Yep.
Like trust me, like I'm in the business and people say no. You think that hurts me? I say no to people now.
Yeah.
And that's hurt. Like no, it doesn't hurt. Sometimes I sit down here, like I stay here late sometimes, and I'm like, damn, I just said 3 people no, and they were gonna pay me the more money. But I understand why I said no, because they're not ready. Like I always get a call with them if they want to start a show, because I want to make sure that they know what's their name, they know what their YouTube, they know it's a long-term game. Like I want to know that that's what they're getting to do a podcast show. Right. It's not just like I want because everybody else is doing it.
Yeah, they expect to turn the camera on and have
a and that's it. Yeah. And I'm like, and they tell me, some of them are like, damn, but I was willing to pay you $3,000 a month. I'm like, no, because you're not ready. Why would I want 3,000 when I know you gotta call me at 1 a.m. to like? I don't want that. I want you to be prepared. So I'm giving you homework right now. So even if it takes you 3-6 months and you come back to me like, I'm ready, then we can go. Yeah. But right now, I'm saying no. And a lot of the other friends that I had, they're like work for somebody. Like, we're dumb, bro. You should have. But they don't understand. Because they see 3,000 because they don't make that in one client. Like, see, and they're like, one client is gonna pay you that, and they're like, man, if you have five, man, you making more than me, man. But I'm saying no because it's gonna be a headache.
It took a lot to get there, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
it took a lot to get
Oh
there.
yeah. It's
And
not
people think it happens overnight.
no,
They
it
don't
doesn't.
know all the years and experience and knowledge
Free,
you had to
dude.
get.
All the free. I did a lot of free podcasts. I did a lot of free stuff outside. But then when I started getting it around with like business owners, they're like, "It's good." They were telling me because I did the same.
Yeah.
But it's not always free, bro. You're doing the free so you can get your folder or portfolio so people can know what you're doing. But then after that, you gotta start charging. You gotta know your value.
It's on the job training, right?
Yeah, and then after that, you're moving up. It's different because now you're gonna have different people that they have money.
Yeah.
They don't have time. They're like, oh man, I want this and that, and you tell them 5,000 a month. They're like, boom. They're not even gonna bother you.
Yeah.
You just get the working time, and they're good.
It's different levels to it.
Different,
Bro.
yeah, like different levels, different levels.
Different levels to it.
But bro, that pizza is so good.
Well,
Bro,
I'm glad you enjoyed. Next time it has to be hot though.
No, we gotta eat over there, bro. We got this on skits.
Man, I'm telling you, like, so I have a decent following in Houston, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I want opportunities for everybody around me, and you know, we've talking, like you said, do you want to grow it? One of the ideas was a pizza trip, so we can come down to the town, come down to the city, you know, and show love, and because I really try to work with as many people as I can. I love collaboration, you know. I feel like without that, you know, life is boring, you know. Life is fun when you work with other people.
Always, bro.
So
you level up and scale up.
Yeah, like you said, all the people you meet, you know, the more people you meet, the bigger fish you'll meet, and all of that.
And now I learned something new too, bro. It's like I used to be that person that my mom said, "You're never helping. You're never helping or giving." And God, that's why He's not helping you. It's just recently, because I'm doing a little bit better now, and one of my friends is not. I got multiple gigs, not podcasts, just gigs outside, like video work outside.
Right.
I don't take video works outside anymore because I do this more. Now I'm focusing on this. That's it.
Right.
So I call him and said, bro, I got like 3 gigs, bro. And I give all of it. And I know I needed it because I know I have my daughter. I said, man, this is going to help me to do this.
Right.
And then I talked to one of my friends. He's a business owner. He's the tequila owner. He's like, bro, how did you feel? Because he's like, bro, my spirit was like, I felt so happy, bro, that I give that away.
Fulfilled.
Like fulfilled. Yeah. And he was like, a lot of people have a fish and they want to give you a little piece and a little piece. No, bro, keep the damn whole fish. Because God later on, He's going to give you a shark. he just said that. Like, he laughed and said, he laughed and I was laughing too. But it's like, but you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, oh, damn, bro. And he's like, keep on doing that, bro. Even if it's small and you're helping somebody like that. There's 2 guys that he's 16 and he's going for NASCAR driver. And he's 16 and he's really good. They just he's already driving like on the racing.
Wow.
They couldn't afford, for the podcast. And then I said, what's the number? And he gave me the number. I said, got it done. I got you. He's like, are you serious? Yeah, because I guess nobody wanted to help them, right?
Right.
Guess what they're doing in their car, bro? They're putting my sticker on their car as I'm promoting them, bro. And they're racing over there. He showed me, they just came. I had them today in the morning because today was their second podcast.
Hey.
But they were outside. They just came back from a race. And he sent me a video. Hey, bro, your sticker is on the car. I still don't believe it, bro. By you just helping somebody. I could have said no. I was like, no, I need the money.
Yeah.
But I said, man, his brother is the one managing him. Right. He's in college. He's a 16-year-old. Man, these boys got a lot. And I saw like their hunger.
All they needed was just a little bit.
When they send me an email, they're like, hey, why haven't you sent me the logo so we can put it in the car? I'm like, nah, bro, it's okay. No. They're like, but like we said, I didn't want to stop the blessing.
Yep.
I emailed them back and then he sent me the video. I was like, damn, I told this story to a couple of people. They're like, bro, for real? Damn.
So it's on a NASCAR.
And yeah, and they're racing, I think, on February on Daytona or something over there. And your name is there.
That's crazy.
Just because you just did that.
That's crazy.
Those are going to be different doors opening.
Those are $500,000 sponsorships. I ain't
I'm
even
like,
lie to you.
And he's 16. He got a long ways to go. But he started since he was even, I think he said 8 years old. He started on little racing cars and stuff like that. And then his parents saw that he was telling the story, like not this time, but the last time I met him. He's like, my parents didn't believe me, and I was nagging and nagging and nagging.
You gotta.
And so they said, okay, we're gonna give you the shot, like we talked about it, right?
You gotta send me his profile.
Yeah.
Check him out.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna tell them to go and get some pizza because they were here today. They were here in the morning today, and there I was just like, thank you, brother. I'm like, just those words to me, not the sticker, just because you're just doing something.
Yeah. No, man, that's. I'm feeling that too, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
just
and
giving back.
and like that what gives me like when I talk about these little things. That's what my mom said. That's what the Bible said. The mustard seed, those little things. That's what that matters the most. And you were not doing that, but I know it took you hard headed, to tell you that it took you all this time. But I can see now you're doing it. It's okay because
Yeah.
the people that you were surrounding me, maybe they were business owners, but they were not that kind of that they needed to teach you. Now the people that you got now, they're actually giving you the right advice. They're actually putting, this and that, and you applying it. Because I mean, she's like, they can tell you everything, but if you don't apply it, there's nothing, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, man, I'm applying. Like I love being here, bro. Like I said, sometimes the owner comes, the one that came in, he's the owner of the Brokers.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you still here? It's 9 o'clock, and he's still here too. He's like, you hungry? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to eat dinner. Let me order something. And then we're still here till 10 p.m. And he's like, he set me down here last night. He's like, how do you feel? Dude, I don't know. I just feel the opportunity you gave me, bro.
This is growing.
And for you to give me the double world that I'm doing, your work, and then you letting me make money outside of this. I'm like,
that's awesome.
That's like people like want something like that, like, oh man, you're leaving both worlds. You're working for, and you're still making out of you. I was like,
it's like stability while you get to chase your dreams.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? Like they call me because there's two owners, right? Hey, what do you need? Can you? Yeah, let's go. Like, let's go, and making things happen.
Hey.
And I feel, I mean,
keep it up.
It's happy, right? But I mean, we throw that word so much, like, hey, we're happy, 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 happy. But sometimes it's like, I call it maybe the peace. Like I found peace within me, and I have found peace within me and God, and I still working it every day. And it's just that feeling.
This isn't work, huh?
No, bro. When people are like, damn, bro, you worked, because there was 2 weeks ago before Halloween, I had like one day I had back to back podcasts all day. I left at 12 here. Tired as hell. But like I said, I was with a smile, bro. And I looked down, I was like, dang, I gotta edit all this stuff and the reels I like. And I was like, nah, it's all right. So I just put some music, and then I at home I have a big screen, so I was like, boom, boom, boom. By the end of the time, I was all done, bro, in 2 days. Hey. And then they were like, you're done? Like I sent everybody the stuff, and they're like, oh, I thought it was gonna take a week. Nah, I could be lazy, but then if I do that, then the next set of people coming in, and then now I'm gonna be back on.
Now you're behind.
Now I'm behind. Like the ones that I did today, I was here early because I had to do multiple ones in the morning, and then I was like, okay, that's okay. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'll finish on Friday. Because they told me, like they left, they're like, I don't want you to be working on Thanksgiving. Because in my mind, I was like, I want to finish it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know, bro.
I am,
bro. I know, yeah, I'm gonna do it because I know.
A couple places
Because I know we're going to go, like you said, with my parents and all that to my cousin's house. I think we're doing dinner, so I'm gonna utilize the morning to do that, and then maybe I leave one for Friday, so I don't have to.
You can enjoy your family.
Enjoy the family too, but it's part of life, bro. Like, it's just I love it, bro. It's like,
I walked in, I'm like, yeah, this is next level. Like,
yeah, man.
Good thing going here, bro.
Yeah, I came in and I told him, can we do a podcast room here? He's like, yeah. And then I just gave him my list to the owner. He bought all this stuff. I put all of it myself. And I said, we need some curtains because the sun and the lights, they don't. I have to control the light and boom, boom, boom. And then he's like, use that table. And then I was like, boom. And I said, it's done. Let's go. I can start now. It took me some time to build it. And I was like, I wasn't rushing it, but I'm like, man, I need to make money too. But I was like, they're paying me for them. So I'm like, while I'm building this, I'm still doing the highlights and the videos for the event. So I'm like, I'm cool. And then it was ready, and they came and saw it, and they were like, whoa.
When's the brokerage owner gonna get a episode?
I haven't done them, bro. They've been so busy.
You gotta get one in.
They come in the like the events, but it's different. Yeah. They're in the highlights and stuff in the events. But I already told them, hey, bro, I want to hear job botos because I created a YouTube channel just for the brokerage.
Yeah.
That's it,
Put
the
it on there.
whole thing. But I want to have them first to be like, people need to know your story, how you made, how, because he used to not be called by if it was another name before. So why did you change it? Why got? When did you meet? How did you meet? I mean, there's so many things that people want to know.
History.
The history,
People
because
love
people
history.
know them outside
Yeah.
because of the work and the giving and stuff. But now having the story online on the YouTube channel is gonna open a lot of doors for them.
Yeah, it'd be. I feel like just knowing how things come together
Mhm.
is just one of those things, you know. Like again, curiosity.
Yeah,
People
and
want to know.
the one that came in, his name is Rayo. He goes by Rayo, but his name is Jose.
Okay.
And then the other one is Noe. He's the one that doesn't come a lot.
Mhm.
He's there like behind, and
Mhm.
he's the one that always here. But Noe, he's like, I hope you're not leaving, bro, because I see you as an asset. I see you fucking pulling weight, and it's like, I don't even know how you do it. Because he was here the day that I did that 12 back to back. He told me like, I was watching you, bro. Like people coming in and out, and I haven't even seen you eat. He wanted to take. I hadn't eat.
Right.
He's like, I wanted to take you out of lunch, but you told me that you didn't have time.
People kept coming.
Yeah,
in.
and then that lady that came, she brought me canes. Like that's a god, bro.
Yeah.
And she was next, and I was like, no, let's go. And she's like, nope, eat first, and then I'll you take care of me.
Yeah.
I was like, even that, bro. I'm like sitting there eating, and I was like, okay, I'm done, I'm ready. And then sit down and did hers, and then the last guy was it was not a podcast, it's like a corporate video. He owns Hot Works, you know, the gym Hot Works, you know, yeah, those, I go to Hot Works.
Okay.
Yeah, he does corporate and videos, so he was the last one like around 9. And he's a blessing as well. Look, I don't even pay for the damn Hot Works, he gave it to me for free.
Hey,
and
you
but
start meeting
I
people like that, bro.
I do the work for him, and he pays me for the work.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, bro, the knowledge that we pass on each other is like
Invaluable.
Invaluable. We sit down there, and he's like, holy shit, my wife is waiting for him. We still talking, bro. I haven't even started the video. He's like, but he's like, I got some stuff that you said that I can utilize, and then and I know I got you some stuff that you can utilize. And I was like, yes, because the AI, bro, AI, there's a lot of stuff coming in now, bro. Yeah. Have you heard of Google AI Studio?
I have not.
Oh, well, I'm gonna send you the link. I sent it to one of my friends, and he sat down. He's like, he came to here. He's like, oh, that's he. I haven't even used it yet, bro.
Right.
I just looked at it and I said, you can do what? You can create this like your own. These will benefit for the pizza, bro.
Yeah.
Because the guy, the Hot Works, he's the one that showed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, bro, I'm utilizing create an app where it works for me to make it simpler for my employees and for me. And he's like, I'm on a not perfected because nothing is perfect, right? But as much as I utilize it for me, guess what? I can go to corporate. There's 700 freaking Hot Works. Now I know it works. Boom, sell it. Not sell it. He's like, he's smart. Remember when I say you don't want 100%? He's
Right.
like 60-40 to the numbers, about 80,000 a month, just like that. But I gotta utilize. When he told me all that, it's like, you can do that? I'm like, but see, there's little things that people sleep on it that
because we don't know about.
We don't know. I didn't know it. He's like, you don't know and you do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. And now that you told me, and I told my friend already creating a podcast app. He already told me, he's like, bro, this is this. I created that now. They can tell the AI, like, hey, yes, your video is on the way. It's the real. I'm like, bro, see? And he's all excited. See, bro? Man. Now utilize it for you until it works and makes it easier. Now you can present it. Now I say it this way. I told him, now you can create something where you can present it to any industry. Just pick one industry and be like, this is what I did for me. It's working. It's an app. See it.
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste. And he's like, now that it's AI, I don't have to be, oh, it's $5,000. No, $100 a month subscription. People will pay for $100. Do the math. I was like, because we gotta utilize our time too, bro. It's like, yeah, we can be there hustling, writing, and camera, and this and that. But if we can find a way where we can do a membership, a subscription on the same realm that we're doing, like you're doing pizza, there can be something that you can utilize teaching the thing and all that, just that part of it.
Yeah.
Boom, 25 a month. Boom, you got 300 people. You're learning how to do that shit. Now you're making passive income.
Money but now while you're sleeping.
Yeah, but then you utilize that money to, you say you wanted to have more pizza. Boom, and put a money down for another pizza place.
Yeah, I think the next thing is buying
Your own property.
buying the property.
Buying the property. You own it. You own the whole asset, the real estate.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's long term thinking.
That's good. And you're 28, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Just getting started.
You
Man.
getting started.
I say that like I haven't been in it for 14
bro. I
years.
feel that way, bro. Like I just turned 40, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
And like I said, the guy that owns the thing, he's like, bro,
we're gonna take our shot or what?
Oh yeah, he's like, you just getting started, bro. Because he's 45, and he's like, I think I'm getting started, and he has 5 different businesses.
Yeah.
And the tequila.
Well, they say 7 streams of income.
But he didn't start it that way, right? He started with 1, but now he can multiply.
Yep.
Because you cannot. I tell people you can't do 5 right now because you gotta focus on 1.
Well, like you said, focus on the one, and the one's gonna help.
I tried to do that back in the day. Like, oh, I want to do that when I was doing this and that, and at the end of the day, back to 0.
Get spread too thin.
Yep. You want to try it? I think I have another one in there.
Oh, me no.
No, you don't? Okay.
He's DD.
That's good. Don't drink. Just water. Just water and Topo Chicos. I love Topo Chicos.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I have them in the fridge. Oh, for real? You like them?
No, I don't like them.
Oh,
my dad likes them. I don't like them. All right. We sell Topo Chicos at Kemah, but not at Lake City.
All right.
All right, bro.
Saludcita. I know I didn't get to try other pizzas, but come on, man. I already gave you the damn review for these 2. Imagine the other ones.
What was this one? 9 what?
This was 9.2. And he was cold, bro. Imagine hot. Salud.
Salud. I don't know the words.
I forget the words, bro. I was for
y'all put it down in
the comments, man. I forgot it, but
I'm Mexican, so
salud.
Cheers, brother.
Sir.
To the future.
To the future.
Smooth.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't like tequila. That's smooth.
That's why when they came to me and I was like, man, guys, I don't drink tequila anymore. And they're, no, you got to try it. Because I tried the first batch before they even had the bottles and anything. And I was like, this is smooth.
Hey, you've been seeing this grow then.
Yep. And people be coming in and trying it. And now it's in a couple of stores in Channelview.
Where can you get it?
I think, it's in Specs. The only Specs that is close to here.
Okay.
I forgot that. I have the address written down. But that it's hard to get like in Specs and all of those places because I don't know the business.
Right.
But he said, we got the Specs right here by the Heights. But
that's a start.
We, the owner of the brokerage connected us to an owner that used to own a lot of clubs here in Houston. And he has a lot of connections. So he's helping us to put this tequila on bars or restaurants. So he's working. He's getting there. Baby steps. Wow. Yeah, that's what I told him, bro. He's like, I told him, I don't want no money, bro.
Life is full circle. You know, one day I'm going to go somewhere and I don't go to bars often, but I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to go to a bar one day. And I'm going to look over and I'm going to see Blue Barrel Tequila Blanco. Yeah. And it's good. It's smooth. And I think they're working on getting this is the Blanco. So they're going to do Reposado. And then there's Añejo. Okay. But they were smart. They were like, you know what? Let's perfect this one first. And people get the exposure. Then we get the other ones. Because sometimes you bring the 3 of them. And it's hard to like try to expose the 3 of them. It's smooth, brother. It's very smooth.
You do one at a time. I said, bro, he's gonna. And then the main owner, his name is here, the Pablo Hernandez. He came here from Jalisco. I haven't put that podcast. I'm gonna put it. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna put it in live.
Y'all enjoy.
And he's behind the scenes. So he it was miracle that he got him to talk. And the other owner that lives here, he showed me a text message. He's like, man, Jesus doesn't know what he got into, but there's a lot of things good coming. And I was like, damn. I was just reading that post, and I was like, damn, it's only God, man. And I'm like, and a lot of things are happening to me, bro, like good, fast. And that's why the monster repeated, you planting these seeds a long time. Because she told me every time, parents, bro, she's like, well, man, nothing is happening. You've been doing this for years. Just go back to work and this and that. I was like, no, it's almost there. Nah, I don't believe it. Yeah. And now that she sees like, whoa, it's like everything's happening quick. It's like I couldn't. I know that the parents want the best for you.
It's not that they don't believe in you; they just worry for you.
There we go.
Yeah.
Better word. There you
Yeah.
go, mom. I know you're watching because she's
Yeah.
watching.
Now my mom's the same way. Like my person who was always like, "Oh no, I believe in you. I believe in you," is my sister, and my mom is more like, "Play it safe."
Play it safe.
Play it safe,
Yeah.
you know?
But we know our entrepreneurs, we can't play it safe.
Can't play it.
Sometimes we gotta take that risk, and sometimes we'll lose it. But it's not that we lose it; it's just a little bump that we learn in life,
Lessons.
and then you're like, it won't happen again.
Yeah, because if you don't learn nothing,
Damn.
again, how you gonna deal with anything when it comes your way?
Oh yeah, and we gotta deal with a lot of things. I mean, you deal with a lot of things in there, bro.
Starting to bald, I think.
Nah. You need to get more hair. I'm bald, bro. Look.
You had to show me what it is.
Hey, that wasn't me. It was my stepbrother.
That was AI.
It was AI.
Google AI. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, man, I was like, what was that? He was like, God telling, don't lie. Don't lie. All right, God, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's me. God already punished me quick, bro. He knows. He's like, hey, man, I'm giving you the opportunities, not your lie.
Not on camera.
Not on camera. Yeah, no, bro, no. But thank you for being here, bro. And like I said, the pizza is really good, and I love what you're doing. And like I said, like I always say, this is just the beginning, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, brother.
Yes, brother. Thank you.
It was a great time.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get those skits in.
Oh, definitely, man.
You just let me know when.
Oh, definitely. You're in Kemah, right? I met this girl that she owns a what is it called with the beer? Micheladas.
Mm-hmm.
And she's over there in Kemah too.
I forgot her name. Or what's the name of the business?
Damn it, I forgot the name. I have the card. I went. This is a little story before we finish, right? I went to a singles event, and I met her there. But before I met her, other guys were like, "Oh, don't talk to her. Don't talk to that girl with the blue hair." I'm like, "Why? She works like 80 hours." And I was like, "What the hell?" I think she sells tacos. They didn't even know, bro. So I said, "I need to go talk to her." So I went to talk to her and sit down with her. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm the business owner of a Michelada place in Kemah. And I work a lot just as an owner, you got to be there." Yeah. So I said, all these men, they want to meet with me, but then I got to pay attention to the business and they want to be clingy. And so I understood her because I said, I worked in the business and the restaurant business. So we talked for like 45 minutes. Hey. But who knows? I texted her last time. She don't text. I understand. Yeah. But the other people, they're like, nah, man, she don't text back, man. I'm like, I know why she doesn't text back. She's fucking busy.
The hands are busy,
But maybe by showing up in there, that's the best thing. Because everybody might be texting. I'll be like, I'm here.
Pull up in person. Sometimes
yeah. Pull up in the Rolls Royce. The owner came out. Pull up in the Rolls Royce. She's like, I didn't see you in the Rolls Royce there. I rented it. No, but it's
change when they double R.
Yeah, double R. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just blessed to have you here, and this is just the beginning, bro. For the more things that are coming, I see this, man. You know who's iShow Speed and all those people that are doing live streaming? Man, that's why I started this, bro, because I see that. Look at them, bro. And I tell people they don't even have a professional camera. They're doing the camera that it's like I even have it at home. It's like just a little regular camera, and they just put it in there, and they're sitting down, and they're just having fun. And I was like, why not take it to like the next level where, yeah, it might be professional camera, but it's unplugged, it's real. I'm not lying. I'm being authentic. The real me you're going to see me is the real me. You're going to see me out there. The real you, they're seeing you. They're going to see you over there at Pizza working hard and working smart, right?
5'6", so just know. The camera might lie and say I'm taller. But
I'm taller, right? You're 5'6"? I'm 5'10". So, see? Maybe next year I'll be 6. I'll become a basketball player. Girls want taller. Let me get those high heels.
Get knee surgery now.
Oh, hey, I've been seeing that a lot, bro. But I'm not. No, because you're playing God. I'm like, no, God created me this way. I'm staying this way. You like me or not? There's the door. Right. All right, guys. Thank you once again for. I think we did it like 2 hours and something. That's cool.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys. So tomorrow, enjoy. Be thankful and grateful for even if you don't have anything, you're building up. You just find a job, whatever, or it's hard to find a job because I know it's hard right now. A lot of my friends are still digging and nothing. I was in the same position, and I'm like, don't give up, man. And even if you're waiting, start something, man. You got something in here that God gave you. Start it, and it's yours.
You say power washing.
Power wash. Oh
It's
man,
on the
power
rise.
washing right now is picking up again. They're calling me now again. They still think I still have the
Seen
damn
the
business.
video from Facebook.
Man, those videos are still there, bro. I looked at some of them. I was like, damn, those videos are still there. That's crazy because I never erased them.
Keep it there.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna leave everything there. I'm
It's
like,
nice to go watch and see where you came from.
oh, always, bro. And the fashionista thing, I didn't do no videos on
Go
that.
watch that one.
Man, even my mom told me that. He's like, why you wasted all these things on clothing? Oh, I got it. And nothing, bro. I gave up. And I put the good thing is all that clothes that I had, I gave it to the homeless. So I went and find a group of homeless and I gave them all the clothing. I was like, here, this
Freshest
guy.
homeless people you'll see.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's true. And they had dogs and everything. So I was like, and I was like, oh well, that was something that didn't work. Yeah. To next, right?
Next thing.
Yeah, I know. I put that money in, but hey,
And now we're here.
it's like what we said. It's a risk, and now we're here. It's a
Yeah.
risk. If I wouldn't have risked that, imagine later on I would have gotten it and I would have probably got mad or stuff like that, or be out of my head. But all right, guys. Well, once again, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll stop by your house tomorrow. For some turkey.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Don't pull up in the Rolls Royce.
Right? I'm gonna pull up in that Rolls Royce. Yeah.
Don't have me